Hey, Eric.
Hey, Chris. I've got a question for you about children's video game habits.
I know all about children's video game habits.
Because you have two children who play video games, right?
You could call them video games, I guess.
Okay. When you were a child boy, you had exceptional taste. You were playing Final Fantasy III, Final Fantasy II, Turtles in Time. You had like range for the popular and the esoteric.
Yeah.
When you see your sons trapped in the sewer of Roblox, do you feel bad for their lack of taste, or is it like, let them enjoy what they want to enjoy? Who gives a shit?
I do feel bad for their lack of taste. I didn't really make my own taste, I don't think, at first. Like when I was, maybe by the time I was about 10.
Were you influenced?
But like I could only get what I could get, what I was given, right? My dad chose the NES games that we got.
Oh, okay.
So he bought the Marios, he bought the Castlevanias, he bought the Zeldas.
So your father had exceptional taste.
He didn't play them, but I guess he
understood.
Subject to the marketing.
But your children's father is you, and you also have exceptional taste.
Yeah, and do you know that like before, when my kids were like a lot less independent, they had good taste. They played Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
They played Mario games, you know? Well, one of my kids played through the entire game of Mario Odyssey. The other one played Sonic...
Superstars.
That one.
Okay.
Yeah, it didn't really take for him.
Not a good game.
Didn't really take. Oh, they played some Pokemon, you know, like.
Okay, these are still like mass appeal items.
They're mass appeal items, but they're games that are they're real video games.
Yes, they're games made by real people for enjoyment of actual humans.
So you can make your child's taste up to a certain point. And once they become socialized with other kids, then that's when the monolithic things take over. That's when
for some children, yes.
That's when they hear about Fortnite at school and they want to play Fortnite. And my kids did play Fortnite for a while. They stopped playing it. They want to, and that's why they play Roblox, because every fucking kid has Roblox because everybody's mom or dad at least has a phone.
The future of all video games is fucked because kids only play Roblox.
Yeah. Now some kids play. My kids play sports games. It's the only console games that they play right now.
Is that only because you can't do sports in Roblox, or because the NFL is omnipresent in American society?
Yeah, I would say the brand of professional sports and being able to control the actual players is part of it. But Roblox, I've started to think of it less of as a video game and more of a
place to hang out and rot.
A social thing, because very rarely do they play a Roblox game by themselves. It's always with each other. Or even if they're playing by literally the only one logged in, they're at least talking about it with somebody else on the phone or on the fucking whatever. It's not called the phone anymore. You talk to your friends on the thing.
Yeah, they don't know what a phone is.
Yeah, they talk to him on the.
And they talk to some guy from Colorado who says he doesn't have any friends and he's 48.
Yeah.
As a father, do you lament their lack of esoteric taste, or do you like, well, I have bigger fish to fry, worse things to worry about. It's fine. It shuts them up for 38 minutes every night.
A little bit of both. I am consistently like disgusted in what
good word
in what I see the Roblox. Like there's always like a Roblox game of the month or whatever's really popular and goes to the top of the charts. Like a few months ago, it was a game where you have to grow a garden. That seemed nice. It was a farming simulator, basically.
Yeah.
There were some social elements to it, and there was some silly stuff. But then I think I talked about in a previous podcast. Then it became steal a brain rot.
Yes.
And I think now it is something called 99 Nights in the Woods, which is kind of sounds like a decent game, right? It's a survival game, basically. A social survival game that is...
The children do not want the Neverwinter Nights. They want the 99 Nights in the Woods.
Neverwinter Nights would be called an RPG. I don't think children know what RPGs are. So there are occasionally some real mechanics that they have to deal with, but it's just not really taking. And I'm wondering if maybe that will change if they ever get, their own Switch 2 or something like that. If they'll want to play real games again, if they'll want to play the new Pokemon Legends.
Their own Switch 2? You mean each of them get a Switch 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm not going to buy them each a Switch 2 until they make a model that is like, here's the one that your kid can destroy.
2030. Okay.
Yeah. So it is a sad situation. Like whenever you hear video gaming pundits talk about the death of video gaming, I think they're onto something.
Oh, yeah. No, as I understand it, they're being like, the idea of a console game, a product that you pay money for and play one, like it's a dying thing. Increasingly boutique item.
Yeah, a perfect analog for that is kids stop playing with toys at a much, much younger age now. They don't play with action figures. So the action figure makers sell them to us, not them.
Yeah, kidults. Yeah.
And that is the way the video gaming industry, like in terms of complex strategy games and story-based games and things of that nature, they're going to be selling that stuff to us, and the budgets for those are going to shrink, which is probably going to be fine.
That's fine.
I think it's going to be totally fine.
Right.
Like you don't need to spend $700 billion to give me a Spider-Man. Just give me a good Spider-Man. I don't care. I don't care if the puddles can reflect or whatever, You want to hear some hot sounds I've recorded?
You mean hot sounds I recorded?
Welcome to Retro Amnesia Conference, a podcast discussing classic Japanese role-playing games, chapter by chapter, beat by beat. This is Season 7, Episode 53, perhaps the final episode of our coverage of Lunar, the Silver Star story. My name is Chris, and I'm joined by Eric. Here in my paper, it says to tell you hi. Hi.
Hello, Chris. Thank you for reading the instructions and greeting me as a cordial human being.
Yes. We're also joined by the RealNet, a collective of worried, wacky, wizarding warriors of Warcraft, who are watching us record this podcast live at patreon.com/retroim. I hope there's not another episode because I put it all into that.
Yeah,
there's not another one.
Can't be anything else.
Yeah.
We're also joined by the Fake Net, a voice from the computer who killed the Magic Emperor with memes and shitposts.
Initializing Fake Net.
That's categorically false. I did it to try and impress Jodie Foster.
Hello, FakeNet. Nice to see you again.
Got it done.
It's over with.
But it's not over with, Chris, because usually you kill the last boss, you have a little anime outro ending, you do whatever, but not in Lunar. There is a post-game in Lunar 1. Not quite as big as the post-game in Lunar Eternal Blue, but there is shit to do.
Is this the kind of post-game where I can go and fight super bosses and upgrade my characters to level 99?
You're thinking of Xenosaga Part 2. This is not that.
Oh, I can't put coins in the machine and get big titty ladies?
I think this game, like for its time, had an enormous amount of big titty ladies.
That's true.
Rendered in full anime. So I think you don't need any more. You've got plenty.
Oh, you know where my train of thought. When you said Xenosaga 2, I thought Xenoblade 2. That's why I said big titty.
Oh, Xenoblade 2 is big titty. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the
right.
stream of consciousness there in case anybody just thought I was being weird.
The big titty ladies in that game, I know that was one of those things where it's like, what the hell is this doing here? Like, it's fine. You can wave your big tits around all you want, but it's just like, what? It's one of those things where I was like turning around like, is this game for me? Whatever.
Yeah, that happens.
The game was for me. I like to. I don't know.
Speaking of our conversation we just had before the intro music. Yeah. Another thought that I had today when I was watching the Nintendo Direct was that I think it was like 60% like life sim and farming simulators.
Cozy games, Chris.
Yes. So those people who play those, I imagine are younger. I don't know. I could be wrong about that.
Know.
But they're still out there. They're making games for those people.
Okay, did they make... We can cut this or whatever, but did they make... What's the fucking big one? The...
Tamagotchi Life?
No, man. Whoa, fucking sick pull. I have that game.
There's a new one.
The farming game. The good farming game that I can't think of because I'm hosting a podcast. Yes, Stardew Valley.
That was also in the Direct because it's coming to Switch 2 with 4-player split screen.
Did that hit big? And everything else, like if they can get 10% of that, is that good? Or are they just like the live service game where one thing hit big and here's 108 things that didn't?
I think that they continue to hit big.
Okay.
And they also probably don't cost a lot of money to make.
I just know that Square made that one and then they were like, we can't make small games anymore.
Oh, yeah. What was it called? Faithful Livestream? Or Dedicated...
Simple Day Life? Educated Day Life?
Simple Day Life might have been it.
It is. No, we're gonna get this. Don't look up anything. Something every day. Oh, fucking hell, dude. Every day the same day life. I think Educated Daydream is like on the right track.
Wistful Night Day.
Invisible Tea Party.
Harvestella, according to the RealNet, was a game, but there was another one too.
Yeah,
it was Various Day Life.
Various Day Life?
Yes.
That sounds more correct. Yes. All right. Fucking shit.
Yeah, Rune Factory.
Back in reality, music, Now the Story Begins plays, and we're back in Meribia with our full party parked in front of the Goddess Fountain.
Yes.
I think they just walked through the city gates. Luna speaks first.
She says, Meribia, it's good to be back here, Alex. It's so wonderful to smell the ocean on the breeze. It's a weird turn of phrase there, don't you think? Smell the ocean on the breeze.
It's not perfect, but when you first...
The ocean is on the breeze.
Yeah, and it's smelly. It smells like salt water and death, which is delicious.
I might just say smell the ocean, but okay.
Alex shits on it real quick. He talks.
It's wonderful just to see you smiling again, he says. You're not too tired, are you, Luna? I'd forgotten how long the journey was.
Null, as per usual, answers for himself.
Yeah, what's he say?
Tired, no. Hungry, yes. Get me and my hollow tummy to the nearest fish market.
Oh, yeah, I forgot, Null. He loves
fish.
The fish are great.
Hollow tummy.
Yeah, fish are good, you know.
Luna laughs it off. Alex is glad Nall has his priorities straight. The gang all share dialogue boxes as they share laughs, tee-hees, ha-has, and he-hes. Nall looks around and wonders, why are you guys laughing? I can hear all of your stomachs rumbling too. That's how we're pronouncing stomach on this podcast from now on.
For the rest
Please
of this,
respect my wishes.
Thank you.
Jessica lays it out.
Yeah, she says, we're not just laughing at your endless appetite, furball. We're laughing because it feels good.
Laughing, good feel confirmed.
Laughing does feel good, except for when you're like that one kind of laugh where you're like, oh, this is fucked. You know, this is fucked laugh? Like,
oh, yeah.
That kind of laugh. You don't want to, those are over with now. Anyway, Nash says, exactly. It's been so long since I felt this joyful. Yes, that's the word. Joyful.
Well, Chris, they're sick at this various day life. It's time to start shuffling off. Jessica goes first.
Yeah, she doesn't want to be rude, but she's got to run to the mansion. Probably see Papa. She says, when we killed Zenobia, we broke the spell she placed on Dad. I can't wait to see him.
Kyle wants in on it.
Yeah, Kyle says he'll be running off himself.
Jessica wonders.
Yeah, she wonders where Kyle's going and calling him a brigand boy.
Brigand boy.
Brigand boy.
Yes, I'm curious if this has been changed. He says, wherever you're going, love muffin.
No, that is the original text written by Victor Ireland himself.
Love muffin.
Love muffin.
Love muffin retained. We did it.
Jessica is a tad suspicious.
She wonders if he's up to something, but I don't have time to figure out what it is. Come on, hurry up.
Kyle begs.
Yeah, he says, hold on, wait a sec. At least let me comb my hair before Mel sees me.
Jessica no-sells that shit, then tells Alex and Luna,
come visit me after you've had some rest, you guys. I'll be waiting for you. Bye.
The pair run off with Jessica physically dragging Kyle's sprite away.
Oh, yeah.
Luna and Alex face Nash and Mia, the other couple, and it's Mia who says,
she says that her mother is waiting for Nash and her back on Black Rose Street. She's going to tell her all about what's happened, and hopefully, she says, use that info as we discuss how to reconstruct the Magic Guild.
Nash is interested and supportive.
Yeah, he's like, reconstruct the guild and rebuild Vane? That would be wonderful, Mia.
Mia speaks her plans with newfound confidence.
Yes, she says it will be wonderful. All caps will. Buildings can always be rebuilt and replaced over time. Human lives are far more precious.
Nash bends the knee.
He says, you're right, Mia, as always.
Mia signs off.
Let's hurry. Mother, capital M, is waiting. She says something else, but I clicked.
Alex, Luna, and Nall, come see us before you leave. All right. And then Nash signs off. She's right, as always. Don't go before saying goodbye. Mia, I'm sure your mother won't be offended if we don't run to Black Rose Street.
Press the run button.
The two move away, stop briefly to look back at Alex and Luna, and then exit stage right. Nall gives us, the gamers, an objective.
Hey, Alex, why don't we go and see Ramus? I bet his business is a-booming.
Luna is into it.
She says that it's a wonderful idea. She hasn't seen him for such a long time.
Nall tells her,
well then, let's stop talking and start walking.
We have control, Chris, and for the last time, let's talk to every NPC in the city.
Yeah.
Not skip anyone, full dialogue. This is the last one. We have to do this. A year of Lunar ends here and now. And if I get sick of the Meribia song, you're going to start hearing music from other shit.
Other video games or just other shit?
Other video games, most likely. I don't know how much more I can take this. We'll just maybe do some Yggdrasilin, who can say. I heal myself at the goddess statue. Alex and Luna, do you know how much MP they have, Chris?
How much MP do they have?
0. They lost it just like Lake.
Oh, they lost the magic. That is an interesting in-game kind of touch there, isn't it? Didn't expect the game to be so thoughtful.
NPCs, green pants by the goddess statue. He starts off with a banger.
Yeah.
Athena is gone, so the people of Meribia should remove the statue of Athena. Fuck yeah, Chris. God is dead. No more statues of gods. Destroy your idols.
Yeah. We're going to have... Are they going to have healthcare now?
No.
Okay.
We don't need her power to survive anymore. We only need the power within ourselves. A world without Athena? I don't want to think about this. So he's still waffling between the objectives here.
Yeah.
Finally, the Zelda Beast Lady, the center of town. Jessica helped the Dragon Master beat the Magic Emperor. Now she's a hero to tomboys all over the world. If her mother was still alive, I know she'd be so happy.
Luna says that she's feeling that Mel is just as thrilled with her heroism.
Is that true?
Mel is thrilled with Jessica's heroism?
Yeah.
I would think so. I mean, I think he was kind of the doting father who wanted her to just be a non-battle priest.
Right. Don't follow my footsteps.
Yes, but...
play your own Roblox,
But
kid.
I think now that everything is okay, I think he can finally accept that.
It would rule if we went to Mel's room and he was just still a rock.
Yeah.
The little kid cosplayers that are near each other, but they're moving in a different pattern, I believe.
Yes.
Little boy in blue. He says, I am Nash, second greatest magician in the Magic Guild. Cower before me, peasants. What? Who's the best? Her name is Mia. Mia Asa. Hubba hubba.
Hubba hubba.
Hubba hubba.
Null says this kid does the best Nash he's ever heard.
I spoke with the green-haired kid who is running around the top. He says, I am Dragon Master Alex. Taste the cold steel of my blade. Icky monsters of the vile tribe.
So we're still othering the vile tribe.
We're still racist.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Luna shits on this kid's dreams.
I think this little boy is already stronger than you, Alex. Ha ha.
Well, in the video game I played, Null shits on this kid's dreams and says, there isn't a Dragon Master anymore, kid, and we're not fighting the vile tribe.
Oh,
Alex
weird.
finishes, that's right. From this day onward, we're going to live together in peace.
Oh.
Racism retained in Chris's version, racism purged in the original version.
Yeah.
Victor Ireland, not racist.
Can we talk to the Beast Boy next?
Not yet.
Luna adds, work together to make our world a better place.
Oh.
Yes, Chris.
Yes, let's talk to the Beast Boy here that's running around with blue hair. He says, I, the mighty Kyle the Bandit, will slay foul monsters, hit on chicks, and drink lots of beer. Burp.
Uh-oh. They changed a word, Chris.
Oh, yeah?
Do you think it's hit on chicks? What would you say if you were Kyle in the original version of the game?
Hit on, it's not, so chicks.
Chicks is still there. What's a different word for hit on? I don't actually see this a lot. I think it's from the 60s.
Slipper kiss?
Cruise chicks.
Cruise chicks.
Cruise chicks.
Cruise down the highway in my Chevy.
Put your top down.
Yeah. You ever see fucking American Graffiti?
Yeah.
Harrison Ford flips a fucking car in that movie. I think.
Yeah.
Luna thinks this boy was cuter and he was pretending to be Master Mel.
Mm-hmm.
How about the little girl in the pink jester hat? The dragon believer. She's outside of the house now. She used to be indoors. They've let her out.
Oh, it's her. Okay. She says her name is Althena. I am the goddess with the power to control the world. Worship me, puny little humans.
I think that is interesting that she's outside of the house playing with these fuckers. They actually did something with the character.
Finally. Luna gets sad and drops dots.
Null corrects her.
Wait a minute, kid. You're not the goddess Althena. You're the singing goddess.
The girl asks if she can sing a song for us, and she does. Chris, sing.
La 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 la.
Wait a minute, that's what she said in yours?
No, she says, do, you have to speak to her again, sorry. She says, do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do.
Beautiful, Chris. You have the voice of an angel.
Thank you.
Null tells her,
Not bad, kid. You've already got more talent than most choir kids.
choir kids is what she said in yours, huh?
Yeah.
What he said? Do you know what he said in mine? This is unpredictable. What's a pop star from the mid-90s who most people perceive to be untalented, but in fact was more originally talented and famous than the person she married?
The person she married?
Yes, the person she married passed away in 1994.
Courtney Love?
Correct.
Okay.
Not bad, kid. You've already got more talent than Courtney Love.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about Hole the other day. I don't know why, but I was.
A Hole's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, I was listening to, do you remember Mazzy Star?
I listened to Mazzy Star today. Yeah.
I listened to Mazzy Star yesterday.
That's fucked up.
It's weird. It just kind of popped up on YouTube, and I just started watching
Yeah,
Mazzy
Tiffany was
Star.
listening to it.
Yeah.
Her, it, them.
Yeah, I think she has a different band now. Anyway.
Well, statues of Ghaleon are still at the south end, so they haven't demolition to that shit yet. The pink hair girl by the booth. I am Lemia Ossa, leader of the Magic Guild. I'm going to make some ice cream for the peasants. Null wants ice cream with anchovies sprinkled on top. Does Lemia sell ice cream at a Royce's shop now, Chris? Is that what's happening? Is that what Lemia's been reduced to?
She's got to raise the funds to rebuild
Oh, like a bake sale.
somehow.
Statues of Ghaleon are still at the south end of Meribia. Will those be demolished, Chris, or do you put those up to remember the one that we lost? Do you never forget, or do you forget?
Do you keep statues of Ghaleon? I think you push them in.
Push them in the water.
Yeah.
Okay, so they can become like coral reefs.
This is like there should be an entire post-game subplot about the people who want to retain the Confederate statues.
Oh, okay.
And the ones who don't.
Yeah, that's good. That would contemporize it for our
Yes.
modern time.
Yes.
How about the wind spirit lady in the bottom left?
Yeah, let's talk to her. She says that it's just as the wind spirit told me. When the new Dragon Master is born, the world will be filled with light.
Null tells her.
Alex's face has been filled with light ever since he rescued Luna.
Alex tells Null to be quiet, and Luna points out that Alex is blushing.
Har, 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 har.
How about the yellow vestman outside of Ramus's shop? I really hope things get straightened out soon. I'm so depressed. I really like the sound of the sea. It's calming, really. He is me, Chris.
Thanks. I like the sound of and the smell of the sea, but I don't want to be near it at all.
Those seem like contradictory beliefs,
Put
Chris.
it in
Have
the
you
bag.
examined that? Okay.
Yeah,
Bag the sea. I think what you're looking for is a candle and a white noise machine playing waves.
Okay, thank you.
The teal hair beastman up top.
Oh, the one that's always getting lost?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he says, I might have a horrible sense of direction, but it was better than Ghaleon's, at least. Once he stumbled off the path of morality, and he never found his way back. Very astute there,
Observant,
my
man.
guy.
The guard outside of Mel's?
Jessica is the best.
Correct. They gave up on that guy.
Finally, Victor gave up. Thank you, Victor.
The final roaming NPC in Meribia, the drunk guy who was passed out.
Oh, I wouldn't call him roaming, Eric. He's passed out. Null tells him, "You really shouldn't sleep here anymore, old man. Your butt is starting to take on the shape of the bricks in the sidewalk, for starters."
You ever have like such a bad night that like the pillow crease on your face lasts until you get to work, back when you got to work?
Yeah, either that or sometimes if I'm sleeping on top of my arm strangely or something, and I've got like
a thing on it,
like a red spot on it because my face has been on it all night, and that's not never good.
You know, I noticed the other day is since I've been wearing a hat all summer when I run, there's a pure white half dome around the top of my head that my face is very tan, and there's just a white. I look ridiculous.
It's a halo.
I didn't know about this until very recently.
The drunk man says, "Zip your lip. I'm watching for monsters and staying low so they can't see me. Hick."
Stay low. Null replies,
"Did I say your butt's taking on the shape of a sidewalk? I meant your brain. We already got rid of the monsters. Dummy."
He continues,
"Hick, the vile trap is gone. That's great. How about we celebrate with a few drinks? On you, Hick."
And he died right there on the spot.
He's dead forever.
Gee wizards, Chris. Let's go in some houses in Meribia.
Yeah, which house do you want to go into
Let's
first?
go into the armor shop. Did you try to buy anything?
No, Eric, I did not try to buy anything.
Well, they
Whatever.
won't sell me anything.
Oh, damn.
Even though, hey, push the button. Do you still have your money? Are you still rich?
Yeah, I still have all my money. I have over
Nothing to spend it
200,000.
on. All dressed up with nowhere to go. Top left, blue house triplex. The house on the left is what we're going into first. I'm going to talk to the lady there. She says, when I have my own children, I'm going to tell them all about the 5 heroes who saved the world. I'll tell them how you all saved us all and how you came and spoke to me personally after your victory.
So then there's 5 heroes.
Luna thinks we'll become celebrities. And this is one of the things where I wish we were launching into Eternal Blue to see if the legend persisted or if people have forgotten it, because I think either approach could actually be applicable to its story. You want to go in that middle house, the one next to it?
Yeah, there is a bishop in here. Of
Wizard,
some sort.
yeah.
Yeah, he says, the Magic Emperor did everything he could to establish absolute rule over our world, but what would have happened when Ghaleon reached the end of his life? He was, after all, mortal.
Alex answers.
He says, that's why Athena entrusted all of us with her power, not just one of us. She put faith in our strength, not faith in our magic, because we lost our magic.
It's gone.
We have
faith
no
in our
magic.
strength.
Oh, there's a chest in here. I got 2,000 Gs.
Athena trusted us with her strength, and now we need to prove ourselves worthy of that trust, he signs off with. What color was that chest you just opened in there, Chris?
It was red, I think.
So you never went through the video game and went back and opened all the red chests?
I didn't.
Fake gamer boy.
Absolutely.
Let's go in that right house. There's a guy in there with red hair.
Yeah. He says, my sister made a lot of friends while I was gone. I'm glad because now I can concentrate on rebuilding Vane. We need to have a magic guild where she can study when she grows up.
Luna says,
yeah, she says that we need to remind ourselves to come and help them whenever we can, comma Alex.
Oh shit. Well, how about the red roof house in the center of town, next to the weapons shop? Inside there is a Ramus hater-like guy. I'll read that. He says, Athena really existed. And so did the dragons. I didn't believe it, and now I know the world is filled with adventures. Now dreams can come true. You taught me how important it is to see the world with a child's wonder. Thank you, Alex. Null tells him, that's right, pal. Let's see some appreciation for the saviors of the world. Luna wonders how Null is able to stay in the air with such a bloated ego. Ha! How about the purple hair mom in that house? Hit up the mom, Chris.
She says, that strange object in the sky is gone. I can do as much laundry as I want.
Hell yeah, women be doing laundry.
That's, of course. If you talk to her again for some reason, Null will chime in and says, Alex, do you think she'd have a stroke if we told her what was inside of it?
Yeah, the object in the sky.
What was the you mean...
It's Athena's fucking fortress.
Athena's fortress,
yeah,
right?
Monsters.
Okay. So these are the parents of the girl who wanted to believe in dragons, right?
I believe so,
okay.
Yeah. They are now believers who want to do laundry and question other beliefs.
That sounds good to me.
The pink jester girl is gone, confirming she is outside. I enjoy migrating NPCs. I go in the weapon shop.
Yeah?
They still think Ramus is making huge profits even though the world is about to end. And they will not sell me anything. Their dialogue has not been updated.
Uh-oh.
Right side, blue roof triplex. The left side is the item shop. They say, Dragon Master Alex, how wonderful that you're alive and well. Mel is just fine. Maybe the two of you can have a party together. Chris, what if your dad and I had a party together?
My dad and you?
If she's telling Alex to go have a party with Mel.
Huh.
That'd be weird, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a shared activity that you and my dad can both do.
I hang out with your mom at the gymnasium sometimes.
Yeah, you can go to Topgolf with him.
I don't know how to swing a golf club. Do you think that's a problem?
I went to go pick my kids up from a birthday party a few days ago, and there was about, 15 fourth graders swinging golf clubs, and
Can't be any worse than that.
only about one of them knew how to do it. So.
Anybody lose any teeth?
No, the first thing I said to the dad when I got there, I was like, did anybody fall in? And he's like, no, we're good.
Sweet.
Because, you know. I
don't know, but that's fine. I don't need to know.
Don't need to know what.
How the fuck you fall in? What the hell does that mean?
You're hitting balls into a fucking giant field, right?
So it doesn't fall. Do you mean fall over? Like they were trying to do a Gilmore shot and just
fall in? Like you're on the third story hitting golf balls into the thing. And
I didn't know there were levels.
Yeah, there's a barrier to catch you if you fall in. There's a net.
A net.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's like a caution barrier you're not supposed to step over, but people have fallen in the net before.
Okay, I didn't know. I'm not familiar with Topgolf.
I'm now a Topgolf expert, having spent 15 minutes there.
Yeah, it's sick. Well,
anyway, I accidentally spoke with the flowers on my way to the next shop, and you can speak with the flowers. Luna says that these flowers have such a wonderful scent. Null says, I think the flowers in Berg smell even better. I bet this is dialogue from the beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know what else has a scent? The old man in the middle house.
Yeah?
He says, look at you, the boy from Berg who saved our world. Congratulations, my friend. When you return home, could you check on my daughter and make sure she's doing all right? It's the only thing that could possibly make me happier. Null tells him, no problem. Chris, we are never going back to Berg.
We are, but we're not ourselves going back to Berg, but Luna and Alex are, so.
We don't know that.
It's true. The boat might crash.
There's an old lady in here, too.
Yeah, she says, Jessica has blossomed into such a lovely young woman. Mel must be feeling both pride and sadness. Just as my daughter did, Jessica will fall in love, get married, and leave her father's mansion. I do wish the best of luck to Jessica's future husband. Mel would be quite an intimidating father-in-law.
That's why Luna should marry Jessica. They continue.
All problems solved. I'd bet a stack of silver that Mel will be crying the hardest on his daughter's wedding day.
That's cute.
It's beautiful.
Well, the right house. It's the one with the beastman and his human girlfriend, the race relations house. Talk to the girlfriend.
Finally.
She says, I wonder what happened to the Vile Tribe now that Ghaleon's gone. I wish we could live in peace with the Vile Tribe as we do the beastman. But the beastman boyfriend, he comments on it.
He says, our first child is going to be half human, half beastman, just like Jessica de Alkirk. We've decided that we have a baby girl. We're going to name her Jessica.
Do you think there was a stigma in the Lunar world where, like, the first human beast couple, if the guy was like, let me get in that. Get up in that. Do you think, like, there was, like, a... Because these aren't the same race.
So what are you saying here?
Or not this... No, they are the same. They're different, like, genus.
Yeah.
Like...
do you think that... I mean, are you asking if there was, like, a stigma for...
I'm just saying, if I had a Cro-Magnon girlfriend, would you judge me?
I mean, if you just showed up with a Cro-Magnon girlfriend tomorrow, yeah, probably. But if it was, like... if I had time to process it, then...
If it was 10,000 BC and I brought her to the hut for the gathering and hunting, then...
Yeah, if you were the first person to ever have a Cro-Magnon girlfriend, then I would judge you because society would not have trained me properly to be able to deal with that.
Right,
you know what I mean? It'll catch me off guard.
Xenophobia, yep.
Yes. But I'll eventually, since at least I try to have a consistent value system, eventually I will revert to that and then come to accept your Cro-Magnon
I would say,
girlfriend.
Chris, dispose your prejudice. Yes, her brain is small, but she is more powerful.
Yes, that's true. And
Okay.
Yes, that would be great. Were there half Klingons?
Quark's son was a half Klingon, not Quark. Worf's son was a half Klingon and experienced some half like Kimari.
Well, actually, I think Alexander's mother, I think, was half Klingon.
So he is 3/4 Klingon.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the case.
Sick name drop on Alexander, by the way. Good job retaining that information.
I have Worf knowledge, some Worf knowledge. Anyway, Null says, and if you have a boy, if it's a boy, we'll name him Jesse.
Yep. Well, Luna believes Jessica would be honored to have a child named after her. We hope our Jessica or Jessie grows up to be as strong and kind as Jessica de Alkirk, the Beast Lady signs off with. Race relations over.
Finally, we did it.
The teal house below that, there's an old man in there. He says, I always believed that Jessica would save us. She has the strength of Mel and the beauty of Altina herself. Null replies, I thought you were going to say she had the beauty of Mel. Luna tells this asshole, watch your mouth, Null. Jess would use her strength on your head if she heard you. Wow, there's another house next to that. It's got a red roof. Do you want to go in there?
Yeah, let's go in there.
It's a lady with navy blue hair. What'd she say?
She says, I should have realized that the future of our world lies with you children. No, you taught us adults a lesson we should have already learned, that together we can do anything.
I think the point of any children's adventure story is to, like, the most heroic thing that can happen is the children teach the adults a lesson. That's a power fantasy when you're 10.
It is. That's not how it works out. Look what the children are doing now. They're playing Roblox.
This is true.
Alex says, it wasn't us who taught you the lesson. It was Althena herself. And now that we've learned it, we can create our new world.
That's a fun way to think about power and responsibility.
It is, but like, I'm going to need some more specifics. How are we going to create a new world, or are we just going to live peacefully in the world that has already been created by God for us? Is Alex a deist?
I don't think Alex has thought that much about this.
Thank you. Where to next?
Well, she continues. It was a harsh lesson that Althena taught us, but it was an important one. I understand that now. You children have to make sure that future generations don't have to pay such a toll for their knowledge. Let's go to the bar.
Let's go to the bar.
Let's go to the bar.
What's unique about the bar right now, Chris? The bar music does not play.
You're right, it doesn't.
So we're playing, pick a song from any game we've covered. I'm going to play that.
I get to pick it?
You get to pick the song, Chris. I'll put it in there.
Let me think about it, because I don't want to, instinctively, I would say like both sides case, but we've played that before.
We did. And instinctively, I would say a plank between one and perdition, but we've also played that before.
We have?
Yeah, I put that in several episodes.
Let's play...
Screaming Hole?
No, let's play Krista, the town music from Terranigma.
Okay. Yeah, that's what's playing now.
I think it's called Krista, but I could be wrong.
I'll figure it out.
It's more frequently called Hometown.
Draw us like at the table.
He says, this is impossible. Totally impossible. My sixth sense is never wrong, but you beat the Magic Emperor even when I thought he was going to annihilate you and your friends. I think it's time to try and use my power to cheat at cards.
Null wonders. Does anyone in this tavern play cards without cheating?
No.
How about the fucked up looking Bluebeard drunk?
This guy?
You have to be drunk when you say this, Chris.
Oh, I gotta do the drunk voice?
You have to do the drunk voice.
Man, you believe this? The bartender's giving away free drinks. We're celebrating something, I guess. I'm celebrating the taste of beer.
Null thinks this guy needs to celebrate the joy of sobriety. I talked to the singer, the real one. She says, "Oh, Luna, it's wonderful to see you. You've inspired me so much. I've been working hard to become a better singer thanks to you. I'm never taking my gift for granted again." Luna tells her she's too kind, but she continues, "What I learned," this is the lady she was in captivity with Luna. "What I learned from you, Luna, is to enjoy every day of my life and share the gift of song with as many people as I can." Luna thinks they should sing a duet sometime.
Can we go in the back now?
Let's talk to the bad singer.
Yeah. She says, our star singer sounds better than ever. The owner of this dump has even given her a raise. Do you think getting kidnapped would improve my voice?
Null says no, but it might improve your bad attitude.
Damn.
Talk to the bartender.
Hold on, let me make sure I can talk to the dress.
Say yes to the dress, Chris.
I did. I spoke with the dress, and Null simply suggests that Luna should try it on real quick.
Hell yeah.
Luna says, what do you think, Alex? Would this look good on me? Alex thinks it would look wonderful.
Yeah, Luna, why don't you? Is that the cat suit?
That's the one next to the cat suit. The cat suit does not speak, but the dresser does. Luna says, Alex, I'd expect Kyle to look at another girl's chest, not you.
I get it. Chest.
You need to start acting like a dragon master instead of a pig.
Sorry, Alex is experiencing puberty.
Alex is no longer the dragon master. You can speak with the mirror, too. What a pretty makeup box, Luna. I'll buy you this as a present. Null, do you even have any money? No, but I have Alex's fork of the cash buddy. Ha 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 ha.
You have more money than anyone in this world right now.
Yeah, we've killed so many monsters. Bartender.
Welcome to the Seagull Tavern. It would be really funny if we just, in the Althena Fortress, we just grinded forever to take all the monster money we could before returning to Earth.
That would be the smart thing to do.
Bartender says, welcome to the Seagull Tavern. Every drink is on the house today in celebration of our victory over the Magic Emperor. Null can't believe somebody's giving away free booze, and Kyle isn't here to drink it. Alex, he really is serious about cleaning up his act for Jessica. Lunar tells Alex that he can drink as much as he wants, as long as it's juice.
Oh, juice. Well, I mean, you don't want to drink too much juice either. That'll rot your teeth.
Let's drink Coca-Cola instead. That's good for your teeth.
Yes.
Bottom left balcony beastman, the first guy in the world to know about the grindery from earlier.
That guy. He says, I bet you guys have been hearing this from everyone you meet, but I'll say it anyway. Thanks for saving the world. Dying would have really sucked.
Good suck. Middle left bunny lady.
Do you believe that our singer's voice actually improved after her ordeal with the Vile Tribe? She says it's because she heard the perfect voice while she was being held captive. That's Luna.
Luna.
That's Luna.
Yeah. I don't know how that could help her, but I can't argue with the results.
The top left bunny girl says, oh, my Dragon Master Alex, you have a girlfriend. She wouldn't want to share, would she? Null tells her, are you kidding? Luna would tear you limb from limb if you tried to kiss Alex. When ladies flirt with you and your buddy threatens to kill them, I think that's the most attractive thing someone can do.
I think it's great.
About the top right guy who's drinking, the one that thought we were going to die, that was like, your children, what are you doing?
Yeah, he says, I see you defeated the Magic Emperor, and I hope you'll accept my apology for doubting that you could do it. Of course, you wouldn't have succeeded without Althena's sword. Null says that Alex succeeded because of the love he felt for Luna. I don't know if I agree with that. Those feelings are stronger than any sword could ever be. Also, I don't know if I agree with that.
Yep.
when it comes to combat, I mean, they could be strong in a metaphorical sense, but not in fucking hand-to-hand combat, you know? I mean, shit. Anyway, Luna says, it's so nice when you're sincere about something, Null.
Finally, the bottom right bunny lady. She says, hi, I'm so glad you came here because I wanted to thank you all personally. Because of you, Meribia will always be a city of freedom, and I'll always be able to exploit my fabulous body.
Exploit, eh?
Yeah, what's that in your video game?
And I'll always be able to show off my stellar body.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So one is just like, we do beauty pageants, and the other is we might have a brothel.
Yeah, I think you're right.
All right.
Luna says congratulations, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it?
Let's go to Ramus's shop.
Yeah. Does
Have a big dream does indeed play, Chris.
It's more powerful than the epilogue music can possibly be.
Blue hair ring man, the one who's shopping for a ring for the last 98 hours in my video game.
I can't wait to see how his arc ended. He says, I was angry when I heard about Ramus giving items to the Dragon Master, but then I realized I was being an idiot. Ramus did the right thing. I'm telling all my friends about Ramus's store. After how he helped the Dragon Master, he deserves the business of everyone in Meribia.
Nall believes Ramus owes us a cut of the profits for all the business we brought him. How about a bunny lady? They're working for Ramus. You want to talk to her?
Yeah, she says, welcome to Ramus's store. Celebrate the salvation of our world by spending your brains out.
Salvation, Chris.
You ever spent your brains out?
I've had buyer's remorse, yeah. I've done that.
I've spent my brains out too every now and then.
You ever bought an HVAC system? That'll spend your fucking brains out.
Yeah, that one right there that you can probably hear right now is
it's a lot of money.
Probably about 3 years old.
Okay.
3 or 4 years old.
Yeah, it wasn't cheap 3 years ago either.
No, it wasn't, and I ended up getting up some options on that.
Yeah, trick it out.
Humidity control and
sick. They try to like upsell you on HVACs as well. Is that what we're doing now?
I asked about that. I wanted that because it would help my
sure. I just didn't.
My shit. But also, they did upsell me on something called the air scrubber.
Oh, yeah. Is it called a filter you put in your HVAC? I got news for you,
it's more powerful than a filter, I think.
Oh, wow.
It makes you be able to breathe better in your own house. And I was having a lot of allergy problems at that time. So I was like, give me all the shit.
Yeah, that's great.
I'll pay you later.
Don't buy a new car, Chris. They'll get you that time, too.
Ramus?
No. Dross. He's behind the counter now.
Yeah. He says, I don't believe it. When our customers found out that Ramus gave you stuff for free, they actually applauded his actions.
We've made up twice as much in profit than we lost from the items you took. Ramus is a genius. Gotta spend money to make money, Chris. He continues. Ramus has asked me to help him open up new stores across the Marius zone. I'm honored that he trusts me with such a huge responsibility, especially considering my past. Nall thinks it's good that Ramus has learned how to forgive. Dross is blocking the way to the sewer door. I can't get down there.
Damn.
It's no good.
Do you recall what happens with Ramus's shop in Lunar Eternal Blue?
No.
Ramus still works there. But it's like Ramus the 46th or some shit. But it's the exact same character sprite, and the portrait is fucking Ramus.
That's pretty funny.
Bunny lady behind the counter.
Green Eyes, you're a hero, but if you're still humble, and I find nothing more attractive than humility.
Well, in mine, she says, good to see you, Green Eyes. My manager has been waiting for you. And so have I.
Oh, boy. Luna says, and I find nothing less attractive than a half-dressed wench hitting on my man.
I think Luna might be slut-shaming here.
I'm sorry, but you know how I get jealous. I think you're right.
Did Luna see what she was wearing in the fucking blue? I mean, come on, man. What?
Yeah. I mean, come on now.
Here's a good question. By good, I mean bad. Do you think that the Luna wardrobe selection was the default Athena costume, or was that like the evil Athena costume? Or did Ghaleon like set that aside so she could put it on? It's like, you're going to look like a bad bitch in this.
We only saw Athena from like the neck up in the Dine flashback, right?
Think so.
But
she's sepia tone?
I want to say that she was similarly dressed though.
So this is just her gear.
Yeah, that's like her...
so even good Athena dresses hussy-like.
Hussy-like, yes. Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Can't believe this shit. Well, that's all we've got. Let's talk to Ramus.
Yeah. He says, I need to work harder and make this store even more successful. I won't rest until I have all the money.
Well, that's not what I got. In mine, he said, Luna, you look great! I knew you and Alex would be together again. Look at all the customers I have today, and I owe it all to you, Alex. I get that, but the same people that are in here now are the same people that were here at the beginning of the game, so I don't know what the fuck. He continues. You didn't get anything else, really?
Maybe I already talked to him in the save or something. I don't know.
Everyone wants to shop at the store where the mighty Dragon Master shopped. Ha! Wow, I just can't get over how happy you two look. I hope that I feel strongly about another person someday. I've been thinking about how this all began, Alex. If I hadn't convinced you to go with me to the White Dragon Cave that day... Nall finishes his sentence. Luna wouldn't have been kidnapped and the world would have stayed at peace? Ramus says, And Null tells Ramus he was just kidding. If you hadn't taken us to the cave, Alex would have never fulfilled his destiny. Ramus replies, you're a trickster, Null, but you're funny. Alex, I wanted to come with you to Berg, but I'm too busy to get away from here yet. Please tell my father and my nanny I say hello, and tell them I'm fine. Oh, hey, Alex, check this out. I got it just for you. I got Luna's Bromide 1. We'll look at it in just a minute.
Oh, cool.
Ramus continues, I owe you a lot, Alex, and I hope this is enough for me to repay you. Luna gets the stern face and asks, Alex, what are you and Ramus whispering to each other about? I bet you two are planning to go on another adventure without me. I can't believe you'd do something like this after all that's happened. Alex tells Luna that he is sorry. Luna forgot about how much fun it is to tease Alex. Ramus signs off with, I need to work harder and make this story even more successful. I won't rest until I have all the money, as Chris said earlier. Let's look at Luna's Bromide. It's called Precious Ponytail.
Yeah.
The La 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 music plays, and it's Luna squatting on a chair in a yellow dress, grabbing her ponytail.
Great.
You like it when girls squat, Chris?
Yeah, especially when they really need to go to the bathroom.
Fuck yeah. Bunny Girl round 2, I talked to her again. She says, Green Eyes, you're a hero, but you're still humble, and I find nothing more attractive than humility. Luna replies, and I find nothing less attractive than a half-dressed wench hitting on my man. I'm sorry, Alex, but you know how I would get jealous. It would be very funny right now if the bunny girl gave Alex a bromide.
That would be great. Alex's bromide.
Also, I think if you did something earlier, I missed it. If you pay off Ramus's debt, he'll sell you Mia Bromide 3 and Jessica Bromide 3. But I don't recall Ramus having a debt, or the memory just evacuated my brain. Do you know what the fuck that is?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
'Cause I feel like I talked to Ramus at every available opportunity, and I have no memory of this.
Yeah, he never went into debt in your game because you were so attentive to him.
That's right, I fulfill his every need. Well, shit, Chris, that's all from Meribia. Are you ready to wrap this game up?
No, I want to go to Black Rose Street.
That's where I want to go as well. What music plays at Black Rose Street?
Let's play...
He's about to say...
I'm about to say what?
Fisherman's Horizon?
No, I was going to say Arnie Another.
Oh, okay. Arnie and Other plays. Very good. NPCs. Red-haired dipshit.
I think we can safely declare Ghaleon was insane to take control of Althena and try to make himself into a god.
Luna becomes sad.
Yeah, what Ghaleon did was wrong, but he wasn't insane. I disagree, Luna.
Just keep going. We're going to talk about this.
Okay. He always knew exactly what he was doing. He knew the consequences of his actions. I only wish he could have understood that the world didn't need his leadership, that the goddess gave humans the power to control their own destinies.
He continues.
I don't believe that people have the power to control their own fates. I believe that our lives are affected by forces beyond our understanding by the whims of the gods.
Okay, so there's a big philosophical debate being dropped with this asshole on Black Rose Street. Chris, was Ghaleon insane?
Yes.
Yeah, I think he was insane in the membrane.
We talked about, like, he was into the shit. He was into the theatrics of being a villain, and he wasn't doing this reluctantly because he thought that it was...
No, he was fucking into it, dude.
He may have thought that there was no other way, but also he wanted the power.
Yeah.
I think a true kind of non-insane person who had this worldview would have found a patsy to...
Well, I think maybe Nash was supposed to be that.
Yeah, maybe so. But
I mean,
anyway,
look at him. He has loser energy all over him.
Yeah, I mean, Ghaleon's also a loser, so whatever.
Jack Ruby's going to shoot Nash in 10 minutes.
Probably.
Well, the Royce lover. The lover of Royce.
Yeah, he says, Royce might be a member of the Vile Tribe, but so what?
Fuck it.
Jessica de Alkirk's parents were a human and a beastman. They got along just fine. That's why I'll wait for her forever if I have to. I know we can make our relationship work.
I wish, like, fuck it, buddy, I killed her. I killed her.
Yeah.
I killed her. I murdered the woman.
In fact, Luna says perhaps we should tell him that Royce is never coming back, but then again, maybe we shouldn't.
He continues.
Oh, Royce, when will you ever... Whoa! You got to be the finest piece of work that Althena's ever produced. Any chance you want to have a torrid affair with a third-rate magician?
Luna replies.
What a rude proposition.
But he continues.
Wow. Royce, I want you. Royce, I need you. Royce, where are you? Sigh. Yeah, and then Null says, weren't you just trying to pick up on Luna a second ago?
Okay, shifting priorities, Chris.
Yeah, thank you.
The blue-haired doubter lady.
Yes, Doubting Thomas, the lady, says, you're the Dragon Master who beat the Magic Emperor? That's a lie, and you know it. If you were the Dragon Master, you would be wearing dragon armor, and you look just like a commoner.
Alex replies. He talks. He's into it.
He says, yeah, I'm not the Dragon Master anymore. I'm just plain Alex of Berg again.
He's just Ken. It's a Barbie reference, Chris.
Thank you.
I don't know if it works. The Sea Hag's sister. She says, in my 520 years, I've never had white dragon meat, but I learned a new flame spell that should be able to roast it. My mouth is watering just thinking about it. Null replies, wait a minute, if you roast me, I'll become the Black Dragon, and I don't want to live in Pow. I wouldn't mind land, though. She continues, please don't hide behind your friends, you cute little white dragon. I only want to rub your belly. Null replies, oh yeah, you rub my belly. With cooking oil, let's get out of here before she gobbles me up, Alex. Chris, do you have the fear of being eaten?
I've never had the fear of being eaten, but whenever I interact with my son's gecko, I always wonder if he thinks I'm going to eat him. But I don't think, because he knows I bring the food, so...
I mean, I've always wondered if my cats see me as like a kaiju situation happening every day.
Probably just see you as a food source.
Yeah, that's it. That's really all it is. A food source and warmth.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. The Alley Wizard.
Yeah, he says, each one of the Asa clan has the blood of a hero, and Mia has shown that it flows through her veins. Hellmail's child is much the same, of course. He must be so proud of how she helped to save us all. If the world is ever at risk once more, we must call on them or their kids.
Null makes it weirder.
He says he bets Mia's child will be just as graceful as she is, Alex. I'd like to see her.
The Alley Wizard continues.
Mia and her mom plan to share their wealth with those who lost their homes in the crash of Vane. They are quite kind for doing so, but the next child in the Asa clan might not feel the same.
Null replies,
I don't think Mia and Lemia really care that much about money anymore.
plus Alex the Bumpkin is the richest guy in the world.
That's true.
How about the guy who's inventing weather patterns?
He says, I predict sunny weather everywhere in the world today, including the hearts of every man and woman.
Luna replies, you're so right, it even seems like the blue star is shining more brightly in the sky.
Null says the blue star is thanking us.
Well, the weatherman continues, the people of Meribia call a day as wonderful as this Jessica Day. Now that the Magic Emperor is gone, I think we'll have Jessica Days for a long time. That's weak writing, Chris.
It's like the guy who says Jessica's the best.
Mm-hmm.
Jessica Day, Jessica's the best.
All Jessica all the time. It is Jessica City, to be fair. The hater lady, the doubter, the one who said you can't do it, you're no good.
She says, you defeated the Magic Emperor, so I was right after all. You really are a Dragon Master.
Null points out that Alex is not a Dragon Master anymore, and Luna is not a goddess anymore. Did anyone else know that part? I guess not.
Probably not.
I don't think you ever believed in Alex, did you? Alex replies,
it's all right, Null. I don't mind if she believes or not. That chapter of my life has concluded.
Mature and wise beyond his years, Chris. The chapter of his life, the whole week where he was the savior of mankind, is now ended.
Yes.
Blue hair, pink and blue dress lady.
The mantle of leadership has been passed from parent to child since our world was created, and now has been passed to you, the 5 heroes who saved us all from destruction at Ghaleon's hand. You will lead us as we restore what the Magic Emperor took from us.
Alex shoves it back.
No. You can't expect a few people to bear the burden of an entire world. Only by working together can we rebuild what was destroyed.
Do you think... Well, go ahead and finish that.
You're right, Dragon Master. We all need to take responsibility for the reconstruction of the world. In doing so, we will take pride in what we have achieved and work hard to preserve it.
Do you think, about the perspective of someone from Illic, like the guy that was growing mutant fruit, where Alex just barreled into his basement once and he's like, oh, fuck, that guy was the Dragon Master that saved the world? I helped get in a fluffy bug.
Yes, and he came back and talked to me every 3 there is an underrated theme for Alex, literally, in my case, talking to everyone in the world multiple times to see how they were doing before he went off and vanquished the god. True savior, just like a true Christ.
That's right, without the self-sacrifice. Well, he did sacrifice his past. I don't know. Who cares? The left side wizard says, of course I saw it. A brilliant ray of light beaming toward Althena's fortress. It was the 5 heroes and the great white dragon, wasn't it? Null replies, you can call me Null, old man. It doesn't sound right when you call me the white dragon. Well, hello, Sir Null. How are you feeling on this beautiful day? Null replies, Sir Null, come on, old man. You're really embarrassing me. Luna follows up with, if you keep blushing like that, Null, you're going to turn into the red dragon. Ha ha.
Ha 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 ha.
Bottom left blonde guy.
The Magic Emperor is dead. This is great. Now I can help with the reconstruction of Vane and probably get to meet Mia Asa in the process. Excellent. Is he maybe the Mia Asa fan club guy from Vane? Could he be? He has the same surprise as Royce.
I think
Lover.
so, yeah.
Null says, Alex, he's scaring me. He said, I'd rebuild Vane all by myself if it meant I got to bask in Mia's glow. Heh 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 heh.
Mia's standing right behind him, by the way.
Yeah, not too far away.
Little boy in the dock.
Hey, I'm going to help Majesty Mia make Vane fly again, so she'll be able to teach me magic. Won't it be great?
Null hopes that Nash doesn't get too jealous. In front of Royce's shop stands Nash and Mia opposite Lemia and her constant assistant. I approach, and music Fairy Rain plays. And Mia says, Mother. And Nash says, Majesty Lemia. Like, I think they're just rolling up here.
Yeah.
Lemia replies, I've always been so proud of you, Mia, but never as proud as I am at this moment. You're more of a hero than I ever was, my daughter. As for you, Nash, I won't lie. You will have to work very hard to regain my trust. Mia speaks highly of you, and I know you care for her, so don't disappoint me again. Mia no-sells her mom shitting all over Nash's face, and she says, Mother, I'm so happy. Lemia tells Mia she's happy too. But Mia continues talking. Mother, I promise I won't cry anymore when I'm worried or when I'm afraid. Now that I have so many things to take care of, I can't afford to be weak or show weakness. Lemia replies, that's exactly right, Mia, and that's how the new leader must be. And I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, what? You can show weakness? That's fine.
It's okay.
We're progressive in 2025.
Just be a little careful.
Mia doesn't understand the meaning of any of this, so Lemia goes on one. Mia, it's obvious that my reign at the Magic Guild is over. It was my leadership that led to the corruption of the guild, and it was your actions that saved it, and the world. Which person do you think has the trust and support of the people of Vane? I am confident in you, Mia. And after all you have done, you should be confident as well. Nash, I expect you to support Mia and obey her commands. What she does not need at this crucial time in history of the guild, I was hoping she would say is a boyfriend, but instead she says is to be doubted. Music. Modern Boy plays.
Modern Boy.
We're getting some rarities here. Fairy Rain, Modern Boy.
Modern Boy is really rare. It's so rare that I forgot that there was a song called Modern Boy, and that's something that should not be forgotten.
No, Modern Boy is an underused track.
Yes, I feel like whenever one of us in the future is acting like a modern boy, we should play modern
boy music.
Boy. I don't know how to act like a modern boy, but perhaps we'll learn.
We'll know when we see it. Nash gets on the mic.
Yes, of course, Majesty Lemia. I will help Mia no matter what the circumstances. I would help her even if doing so meant the destruction of my very soul.
A little bit overkill, buddy. But
yeah.
Lemia's reply kills me.
Yes, well.
Mia says Nash's name. Nash tells her, Mia, I know that under your leadership, Vane will soar through the skies again. The Magic Guild will be more magnificent than ever. Mia's reply takes me aback. It runs me amok.
It's running me amok too. She says, thank you, Nash. I love you.
Nash can't believe this shit.
Nope.
What?
Whoa.
Mia continues.
And you're right. With the help of Alex, Luna, Jessica, Kyle, and Null, all the people I love, we will create a magic guild that everyone can join. Promise me you'll work as hard as you can.
Nash ignores the demolition of all the gatekeeping that the old him so valued, replying,
Oh, of course, Mia. Of course, I will. I'd do anything for you. Note that Nash is sweating in his portrait here, too.
Music, now the story begins, resumes.
Why don't we keep listening to Modern Boy?
I think we have control.
We do.
Did you talk to Nash?
Nash says, I have to admit I was afraid for our lives more than once on our adventure, but my magic has become much more powerful since we began. And as much as I enjoyed being able to study your relationship with Luna, it's kind of weird. That's not really great.
No, you say that.
I hope to apply the lessons I learned to my own relationship with Mia. This is very much like, let's put the sex tokens in the lady.
Yep. After I betrayed her twice, and I can be her faithful knight.
Yes.
Her first knight.
And he continues and says, and to the reconstruction of the Magic Guild.
He continues.
Mia has asked me to be one of the teachers of the Magic Guild. Since I'm one of the 5 heroes, I'm certain to be popular with the female students.
You son of a bitch.
My poor desk will break under the strain of all the love letters piled onto it every morning, but of course, Mia will be upset with me because of the constant repair bills. What will I do?
You mean besides enjoying all the attention? Ha-ha.
Ha-ha, that's
Ha-ha.
what Nash said. Null says, it's good to see you haven't changed at all, Nash. I feel relieved, somehow. Alex.
Finally, his last words.
Not going to be easy rebuilding Vane or the Magic Guild, but I'll do what I can. And with Mia directing my efforts, I know I'll have no lack of motivation. Null does not think that Mia will ever realize what motivates Nash, but that's what makes them so much fun to watch.
Gee wizards, Chris.
Gosh.
I talked to Mia.
Golly. Mia says, Alex, Luna, I hope you'll come back here soon. We need to talk about how to make our world an even better place than before and protect it from anyone who might try what Ghaleon tried. We have lots of time to discuss these issues, the time we created by saving the world.
Hey, Chris, you know what song I sang in church one time?
Eagle's Wings.
You're very close. Heal the World by Michael Jackson.
Okay. Yeah, great. Yeah, this entire epilogue, especially the mainline dialogue with all the characters, reminds me of a Zoom call where everyone is talking and nothing is getting accomplished.
I understand those to be typical of most meetings in corporate workspaces.
Yeah, they are. And the more you avoid them,
the more things you can get done.
The more things you can get done, yeah.
That's why Chris and I have not had one meeting about this podcast. We just get shit done.
We had we had one meeting.
We had one meeting before we started.
The first meeting. Now we don't have meetings. We just send messages in Discord, and that's it. That's how the sausage is made, with Discord.
Fucking Mia continues. It
will be a long time before I am as capable and respected as a leader as my mother was, but with Nash to support me, I know my confidence will grow. There are so many changes I hope to make, but I have to focus on one at a time. To start with, Vane will no longer have a restricted entry policy. Anyone who wishes to visit or live in the Magic City will be warmly welcomed. I will also allow people in distant towns to request books from the Magic Library and have them delivered by a network of couriers.
That's not efficient.
Netflix for books, Eric.
That's it.
We did it. Like, not current Netflix, but original Netflix.
Right, with the discs.
The kids
Two-disc plan.
The kids will never understand that shit. Like, in the ways that we don't understand the milkman, they will never understand the DVD delivery system.
I mean, I think you can even reach back further, and if you like have to explain rewinding to a child. Although, you know what's a hit with the Zoomers? Fucking cassette tapes for music.
Really?
Yeah, they're into that shit.
Cool. I did have to explain to my children Blockbuster Video the other day.
Do you have to go to the store to get the movie?
Yeah. And we reminisced on how it was actually a pretty good, like, kind of family experience.
Yeah.
Whereas now, we sit in front of the TV and argue about which movie we want to watch because every movie is on there, right?
Right. When you take your kids to the Chipotle, do you go, this was a Blockbuster Video. I got Twisted Metal 2 here.
I was not a Blockbuster user, by the way.
Okay, do you take kids to the Peddler's Mall and say this was a Red Giraffe?
That's not the Red Giraffe I went to, but yeah.
Do you go to the dentist that's in Hikes Point and say this was a Hollywood Video?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Great.
Hollywood
there we
Video.
are.
Yeah.
There it is.
There was also an independent store called New Release Video that was also in Hikes Point near the Golden Nugget.
Golden Nugget?
The Golden Nugget. It's like a fucking hole-in-the-wall redneck bar.
Okay, is that about the Baskin Robbins?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Yeah, it was right there.
Sick.
And we go get a movie and get some ice cream.
Man, you fucking Hikes Point lifestyle.
It was great.
Wow, I never ventured in those territories when I was young.
Local reference.
Supercuts.
I live pretty close, yeah.
My guy went to TJ Maxx all the time. Shit, where are we?
Mia's still talking. She says, I have so many more ideas, but I can tell you're getting bored. Also, a facet of Zoom calls. Noel says, wow, we're not bored. We're overwhelmed. I spoke with her again, and she says, every day we have is a gift. That's a famous quote, every day is a gift.
FakeNet, is that a famous quote?
Initializing FakeNet.
It's the title of a book by Illinois Senator Tammy Duckworth.
And I want to use my days to make the world a better place for everyone. Alex and Noel, I hope you'll help me try to achieve that.
Blind optimism, Chris. It's all going to be okay. Mia ends as generically as she began. I mean, there is some desperation here where it's like, we're going to restore the city in the sky. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll just make the school again, and we're going to invent a better library that's going to be Netflix, but the school's going to float, and Nash will be a teacher.
She did present one idea, the open door policy. Open the borders of Vane.
Okay.
So no more cave of trials.
Yeah, well, after I thought she meant like open up the barrier to the frontier, but it's like we've already killed all of the frontiers.
Yeah, that's true.
Us five, we've genocide.
Who should we talk to now?
Millennium.
Okay.
Alex, Luna, and Noel, thank you so much for all you have done. You have saved our world. You have helped to awaken the strength within my daughter. Christy, you love daughter strength. Don't answer that. She continues, our most spectacular battle lies ahead of us, Mia. The battle to prove that we were right and Ghaleon was wrong. To prove that we can bear our burgers, that can't be it.
Burdens.
To bear our burdens and solve problems without divine intervention. And I know that you will lead us proudly into that battle. Fuck, man, I want to bear burgers.
You know, she just kind of got at the heart of what this game was trying to do.
Yeah.
But
she's the adult.
It's too late. Yeah, no, we needed like at least one adult to kind of like force this theme upon us instead of us figuring it out at the last boss.
Her mind was corrupted by the eyes wide shut fuck mask.
Yeah.
She continues, I'm confident that our world will survive and thrive, Mia, and so should you. Consider that you and your friends saved the world from destruction. But are you ethereal beings? Not at all. You are ordinary people gifted with extraordinary courage, and you found that courage in the desire to save your loved ones from slavery and death. The strength of human emotions is enough to overcome even the mightiest obstacle. I believe that Althena created us with this great power, and when she became human, it was because she trusted us to use it. Alex and Luna, we must never forget that each person holds the power to change the world. This is like optimism in a way that you would expect a JRPG epilogue in 1995 to be, I think.
It really is. And
like, yeah, you did good, saved the world, changed the world, fucking clear as day morals, let's go.
They didn't find an alternate way to say this across multiple characters. It's always the same.
Everybody has to like go out with their best foot forward. No one can just pass out in a pile of piss and fucking vinegar chicken.
You want to talk to Ghaleon's butler now?
Yeah.
He says,
Glum.
Mia did it. She saved the world. I'm so proud, sob.
Sob.
Son of a bitch.
Black Rose Street Buildings. What music plays, Chris?
The Man with the Machine Gun.
Oh, great. That's a good one. Let's fight these guys. Royce's shop. Nobody in there.
Yep.
The Weapons Seller. No one in the world needs weapons now that there's peace. He wants to go to Vane and help rebuild. He says, I'm leaving for Vane in the morning. It'll be strange not to own a business anymore. But Ramus's shop was going to drive me into bankruptcy anyway. Okay, so no more... There's nothing to use Are there not monsters? Did we kill all of those things too, or?
I'm pretty sure there's probably still those piranha plant guys in the weird woods, right?
Yeah, we didn't just the evil power of corruption didn't just...
The baboons are still living in the ice cave.
Yeah, they're making the obstacle courses. How about the green roof left door with the wizard inside of it?
Oh, you're the heroic young man who defeated the Magic Emperor. Did you find his weak spots? According to my predictions, they were his navel, his bad tooth, and his athlete's foot. Was I right?
Ding. Luna tells him no.
Yeah, Ghaleon's weakness was his heart. Shut the fuck up, Luna.
Hell yeah.
If he had been able to put faith in others, he would have never had to become the Magic Emperor. I don't know. Magic Emperor sounds like you got a lot of faith.
Hell yeah.
If he didn't have faith, he would have just said Emperor.
Yeah, I mean, Ghaleon had more faith in God than anyone else, if you think about it.
Ghaleon was
the holiest among us are the most corrupt, Chris.
Ghaleon was the only one who wanted to have faith. Anyway, she says, with his strength, he could have become the Dragon Master.
If your pastor's breaking the law, call the cops. It's the only time when it's okay.
Ghaleon, a Dragon Master, and that's a fascinating thought. Amazing how the course of history can be changed so dramatically by the actions of a single person.
There's another lady in here. She's in the top left. She's got red hair. Oops, actually, it's a guy, which I'll learn shortly.
Oh, dear Jessica has come home. I'm so relieved, and it's time for us to get ready for the wedding. What's that? You don't know about our upcoming nuptials? It's all right. I'm catching everyone by surprise.
Null can't believe this shit.
Yeah, I think Jessica would have told us about this, pal.
He continues.
Well, no, because it's a surprise to her, too. I'm going to ask Mel for her hand in marriage.
Null tells Alex that is something he would like to see.
Yeah, it's great. Carries on and says, oh, having dear Jessica as my wife will make me the luckiest man in the world. Null says he's the dorkiest loser in the world.
Hey, here's a good one. Have you ever been in the presence of one of your buddies when they're about to go do something very stupid to win the heart of a lady?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it dumber than driving halfway across the country to surprise the internet girlfriend that doesn't know you're coming? Because I saw that one.
It was. I think it was better than that.
What you witnessed was more miserable. Who is it better for?
It wasn't good for anybody. I think it all worked out in the end, but at the moment in that this occurred,
just when your buddy tells you something, you're like, oh, "Fuck! Don't do that! Don't do that! I'm the sober reality of your conscience. Don't do that. That's a bad idea."
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay. Chris will not share details, and that's okay. Just know that it was worse.
No, it was better. It was better than yours.
Okay. It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
I didn't do it either.
Fucking I don't know if he's still alive, by the way. Top left.
Every now and then I think about him. For some reason, when I drive near that gas station near the railroad tracks.
The Bigfoot.
The Bigfoot?
The Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Is it still a Bigfoot? I don't think so.
It hasn't been Bigfoot about 20 years.
I think about him for some reason.
He worked there.
He worked there. Okay. Is that why? Interesting.
That's probably why you think about that.
Okay. Good. They don't have popsicles there, by the way.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah.
I was in there today. Do you know that?
Last time I went there, I needed some popsicles quickly.
Last time I went there, I had to operate the toilet. No, the time before last time. Fucking hell. Green roof, right door. The fuck salesman, the guy that sold weird stuff.
Yeah, he says, Dragon Master Alex, congratulations on defeating the Magic Emperor. Were any of my items particularly helpful in beating him, or were they all equally magnificent?
Null squeezes his face and says, we've never bought anything from your store. That we admit to.
Sick, burn, dog.
Item store, the wizard. Our world is at peace thanks to the blessings of the goddess Althena. He also says he's going to her shrine to pray soon. Is that still even necessary? I guess people will keep the faith even if God is dead.
Yeah, it's interesting. How would you deal with the fact that people can literally prove that there is no God? Do you think religions are going to spring up now?
Well, the church still has donuts every Sunday, and they have a fish fry, so we're going to continue to gather there and start worshiping something else. Are you ready for some football?
I am ready for some football.
I'm also ready for some football.
I guess.
How about the green roof house by the entrance with the capital letters wizard? He opens with, when Mia was a child, she would always hide behind Lemia during public ceremonies. It's like a Jerry Lewis thing almost.
Oh.
But now she's the leader of the Magic Guild. What a remarkable young woman she is. Luna responds, I hope Nash can handle all of the attention Mia will receive from her from now on. And he continues.
With Mia has the potential to become the greatest leader in the history of the Magic Guild. She has the perfect combination of a gentle heart and great wisdom beyond her years.
Null says, when everything settles down, let's visit Mia. Perhaps we can help her rebuild Vane.
I
find something new, Chris?
Yeah, I found his bookshelves.
What's he got?
He's got books here.
Yeah.
Introductory wind magic, intermediate fire magic, butt-kicking water magic.
Fuck yeah, dude. Kick butt with water. It's called a bidet.
Also, Vane's all-time greatest mages. An illustrated history of Vane. The rain in Vane falls mainly on the plain, a love story.
Do you know what that's a reference to?
No, I don't.
My Fair Lady. To practice her speaking, she said the rain in Spain stays mostly in the plain.
The rain in Spain stays mainly in the plain.
Wow, is that a scrotal?
Are you? I mean, is My Fair Lady is fucking?
I don't.
Is it Julianne? Who is the Audrey Hepburn? The fuck is in that movie?
I don't know.
Who knows that? Why do I know that?
Why do I know worked the Bigfoot?
We can't choose what we retain, right? We are cursed with knowledge.
Can we just talk to the lady in here now?
Yeah.
She says, I know that Ghaleon can never be forgiven for what he tried to do, but I don't think his intentions were truly evil. Incredibly misguided, yes, but not malicious. He wanted to save us from ourselves.
I don't think so.
Ghaleon, true believer, wow, still exists. Alex says, I can't say what kind of world we would have lived under Ghaleon's rule. Whether the way he has chosen is the right one or not, I don't really know. But the world we are going to create from now on, that's the answer, I believe.
Luna adds some text.
Yes, that's right. If it's possible, I wanted that man to see this world too.
I picture Luna just making like the jerk-off motion with her hand. Like, yeah, whatever. Okay.
Yeah. Alex must have gained the ability to talk.
But yeah, now that he's now that he's vanquished God, he can speak.
Cool.
Chris, let's go to the dock.
The dock?
The dock.
To talk to some guys?
Some non-playable characters.
Okay, let's make sure we don't accidentally leave and roll the credits.
Okay, I go to the middle left sailor. Hey, Dragon Master, who's this lovely lass at your side? Your girlfriend? Don't take this the wrong way, but she's absolutely gorgeous. She looks like the goddess Althena herself. Null replies, of course she's Alex's girlfriend. It's destiny. Alex can't believe this shit, but Null says, heh, Luna's gonna get an ego if people keep laying on to compliments. The man continues, Dragon Master, a lady like this only comes along once in a lifetime, so you better take care of her. Alex and Luna each distribute dots. I spoke to the bandana sailor on the bridge.
Yeah, he says, kiddies, I've actually learned something from you. Don't try to fight the Magic Emperor. Oh, and I also learned not to give up on my dreams. Yeah, someday I'll finally have me own damned ship.
Null replies,
so you'll tell us when you're sailing to land to pick up fish, right?
Luna makes it weird.
Haha, fish. Oh, no, I'm convinced you have a fish fantasy.
Oh, it's fantasy in yours?
Is it fetish in yours?
It is.
I don't know. Fish fantasy sounds just as bad as fish fetish.
Yeah, whatever. Depends on what kind of fish you're into, Chris.
Null wants to fuck a fish.
Grouper's gonna suck him off. Bottom right, the blue hair hippie, the whatever man guy that's like, you just fucking stay here, man.
One era ends and another begins. Our world is just a sandy shore, and our actions are the waves that endlessly crash into it. We shape and reshape our world with everything we do.
Is that the only accurate translation in this entire game?
Yeah.
Like, I can see that being, but that to me feels Japanese.
It also kind of feels like this guy's the beatnik that hangs out at the docks, and he's just like kind of being fake philosophical.
Ride the waves, dude. Okay, I went to Mel's mansion.
Yeah.
There's NPCs in there.
No, really?
Yeah, no, did you not see any of them? They're there. Here, let me tell you all about them. The left guard tells us Mel has recovered from the spell. The right guard says Miss Jessica took Kyle with her to Master Mel's office. Her smile was blindingly bright. The purple maid in the bunk room says the Magic Emperor is dead, but what about the fate of the Vile Tribe? I wonder what happened to them. If there are any left, I think the Dragon Master should kill them. I know it sounds harsh, but it's the only way to prevent this from happening again in the future. Nobody corrects her. Purple hair guy, red coat in the bunk. If I've learned one thing from this, it's that I don't understand much about anything. An honest man, Chris. He is me. I am him. Because I pretty much wrote and everything. Can't do the joke.
Joke failed.
Purple maid, mid-kitchen. Peace has returned, and so has Master Mel's appetite. I think I'll need someone just to help me carry Mel's grocery list to the store.
Ha 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 ha.
Pink maid, upper kitchen. I'm glad you're able to stop Ghaleon. He should have known that good always triumphs over evil. Luna looks down. I don't know if I would describe him as evil. He was doing what he felt was best for our world, not out of evil, but out of misguided beliefs.
I don't like how Luna is trying to turn Ghaleon into a martyr already.
There's some Stockholm syndrome, and I know that's disproven, whatever, but it's come on, she spent a lot of time with him. Anyway, this guy shoves it back into Luna. This lady, I mean. Are you nuts? Everything Ghaleon did was evil. He's not misguided. You of all people should know that. I don't understand him or you. I like the "are you nuts" line about that. That's very good.
Are you insane?
The old man cook.
Yeah, he says now that the world is safe, we can start Jessica's domestic education.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. What?
Are you...
I'm aghast.
Home economics. Home... No, not home. Home...
That's home ec, yeah.
Is that what the X stands for in home ec? Economics?
Yes, Chris.
The economics of the home?
I think so.
But make that make sense for me. The supply and demand...
I didn't go to a school that taught that shit, bud. Neither did you.
The supply and the demand of the bellies of the children. The bellies demand bread.
Let's throw away the upcoming Phantasy Star season and just do a complete Little House on the Prairie rewatch.
Okay,
It'll
thank you.
teach us all about this.
Sure. Patreon.com/RetroAM. Let's start with the basics. Do you think she knows how to boil water yet?
Null responds,
Yeah, just skip to the part where you teach her how to cook fish. Because Null, he's got a fish fantasy.
yeah,
.com.
fetish.
Don't go there.
We have to teach Jessica how to cook, especially if she'll soon have a husband to feed. Nothing keeps a man at home like home cooking. Null responds, Jessica and Kyle, husband and wife, heh heh heh. The maid in a dining room, the one who's had it with this shit the entire game.
Yeah.
See, I knew you were the real Dragon Master. I never doubted you for a moment. But why are you wearing these moth-eaten clothes instead of all your fancy armor? Null tells her, because our world doesn't need a Dragon Master anymore, does it, Alex? Well, I approach Mel's office in the hallway and find Kyle and Jessica standing idle, looking at each other. We auto-walk into them. Null delivers the greeting. Kyle. Jessica. What's up? Luna realizes they're about to meet with Master Mel, which she thinks is wonderful. Jessica poops on Christmas.
Yes, she loves pooping on Christmas. Everybody poops on Christmas, really.
I try to skip it.
You don't poop on Christmas?
No, that's like my promise.
You don't poop?
To celebrate the birth of the Lord, I do
No,
not.
I'm talking about having a poop on Christmas.
No, I don't do that.
You don't have shite on
Absolutely
Christmas?
not. I keep it inside myself that day. That's a sacrifice I make.
Okay. That's Easter.
You can
Eric.
take pills to help with it.
Okay. Anyway, she says,
Tell me what holidays are, Chris. I went to a Catholic school for exactly as many years as you did.
She says, well, it would be wonderful if Kyle wasn't being such a butthead about it. He's too afraid of my dad to tell him how we feel about each other. Isn't that right, Kyle?
It's a real Beavis.
Yeah.
Kyle wears the stern face and says,
Well, not exactly, Jess. It's just that...
She interrupts him.
Yes?
Kyle continues,
I feel weird intruding on such an emotional moment between you and your father. I don't want to be the cause of any weird vibes. Besides...
Very modern language.
Yes, weird vibes. A lot of vibe-based analysis going on these days. Anyway, such is this podcast. Anyway, Kyle says, besides, Mel and I have never been exactly the best of friends. How do you think he's going to take the news that we're back together again?
In harmony, Kyle says he wants to like Mel, like an arch rival battling it out for his daughter's affections.
Cool.
Jessica hits Kyle with a,
You're just being silly. When I explain what a hero you've been, he'll welcome you with a hug and a smile. Come on and hurry up.
Kyle hey-heys, and Jessica magnetically brings his sprite into the next room. Music, a 1.5x speed version of Fun Traveling plays. You know what that song's called?
It's less fun traveling?
Pretty Girl.
Pretty Girl plays.
We're doing like just the banger, never use music. Like, I fucking got this whole soundtrack. When's this song gonna play?
Yeah.
Mel is glad to see his daughter, and Jessica Sprite rushes up to him, physically jumps, and is hopping around on all four sides of Mel. It's a good representation, I think.
Do you think he's like swinging her around? Maybe?
No, I just think she's like
Levitating?
boisterous, excited, like, jumping all over the restored father.
Gotcha.
God knows what Mel knows at this point.
Yeah, he's been stoned for a long time.
Kyle falls in line. Hold on, was stoned Mel actually brought to that forest, or was it like a decoy type thing?
Oh, you mean Clay Mel?
Clay Mel. Okay, it was Clay. Yeah, never mind. It
Yeah.
was a decoy. Mel is, okay, Kyle falls in line behind our party. He's hiding, Chris.
Yes.
Mel comments,
Oh, sweet Jessica, my sweet, wonderful daughter. I'm so glad you're all right. I never thought I'd hold you in my arms again.
Jessica does a sad face and says,
Dad, oh dad, I missed you so much.
Null takes it all in.
He thinks it's a wonderful moment, Alex, and he's glad that we were here to see it.
Luna is glad we're able to make it happen.
Yeah.
Mel offers a status update.
He says, my butler told me about everything that happened while I was out of action. I'm so proud of you, Jessica. My little girl grew up to be the savior of the world, the Christ.
Jessica deploys.
Oh, Daddy, I didn't do it all by myself.
Kyle finally speaks up.
Don't be modest, Jess. Alex couldn't have done it without you.
Mel gets the mad inquisitive face.
Huh? Is that you, Kyle?
The music stops, and new music, It's Me, plays.
It's me, Kyle.
Smiles, he uhs. Mel breaks the tension open with,
You don't have to hide from me, Kyle. Come here.
Null steps aside and Kyle steps forward. He's embracing his moment, Chris.
Do you think he gives him a noogie?
I think they chest bump. Their sprite action.
There was some sprite bumping going on there.
They ease fight.
He
continues.
Yeah, Mel says, Kyle, I know you love my daughter, and I know how happy you make her. So promise me you're always going to take care of her.
Double portrait dialogue box.
What?
Is that the first time in this game that's happened?
No, it happened earlier with some laughing.
Okay.
And a couple other times, I think.
Kyle smiles and says,
I promise, Dad.
Mel offers playful resistance.
Don't you think it's a little early to call me that, Kyle? Why don't we stick to Mel until you make an honest woman out of my daughter?
Kyle laughs, he hiss, and he says,
Oh, heh, of course.
Mel continues,
I don't want to admit it, but I always knew you and Jessica were meant to be. You were always the only boy who enjoyed it when she threw you in the mud.
Jessica offers playful complaint about scat play.
Dad, you make it sound so dirty.
Mel becomes the ho-hosman.
Ho, ho, ho.
He tells Jessica.
That's a good one, sweetie.
Mel takes a step back, so Kyle says,
So you wouldn't mind helping us pay for the ceremony, would you, Mel? Once I gave up stealing, I'm just about broke. Heh, 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 heh.
Jessica says.
She calls him shameless. How can I not love you? Heh, 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 heh.
Null ends it.
I'm so happy for you two. Could I be your dragon of honor?
Music, Now the Story Begins plays.
Oh, finally the story can begin.
That's weird, yeah.
It's the song that was playing when Alex was giving his little monologue at the beginning of the game, I do believe.
I think Shattering Egg of Dreams plays.
That's a good one.
NPCs. Hey, let's talk to Kyle. It's been a while.
Kyle says, I won't lie to you, Alex. That was a pretty good adventure. Heh. Sorry. Luna, I know that Alex may not be strong or handsome by any standards, but there's no one in this world who cares about you more than he does. Kyle says he's a better man than I'll ever be. You two are meant to be together, Luna, so start having a wonderful life already. Heh.
I talked to Kyle again.
No.
Alex, I have a problem here. Now that I'm back in Mel's good graces, I have to give up my career as an escort.
But he says escort?
He says escort.
In my game, he says playboy.
Fuck yeah, dude. I think that's worse.
Might be.
But I don't have a lot of job skills, Alex. In fact, I have only one. Thievery.
Thievery.
Every time I want to get out of this business, it pulls me back in. Chris, what's that's referencing? That's right, Chris. Godfather Part 3.
I was about to say being in the mafia, so.
Close.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
In Sopranos, they say that line a lot.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
Huh? Zappuccino. Fucking spitting at me.
Is that a scrotal?
My Fair Lady wasn't for some reason. You've been hesitant. What's our current scrotal count? 71? Make it 72.
Check this out.
72, baby.
Mel responds, speak up, Kyle. When you're my age, hearing is the first thing to go. Isn't Mel like 35?
Fake net holds, Mel.
Initializing fake net.
No specific age is listed for Mel, but one would have to imagine he is at least as old as Christopher.
I don't think Fake net can know that, but...
I can't hear you, Chris. Kyle replies, nothing, Mel. Heh. Kyle continues, Alex, we need to get together sometime and have a drink. There's something about beer that makes all your memories even sweeter than the usual. Oh, wait, your lady won't let you partake at the fermented froth of the devil, will she?
Froth of the devil?
Well, maybe you could have a glass of sour milk. I hear it has a pretty good kick. Triple heh.
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 Alex, I think I finally come up with a new career option. I'm going to start an adventure business. Think about it, man. What wealthy person with too much free time wouldn't want me to show them the world? Oh, wait, Jess is going to want me to settle down in Meribia, isn't she? The more I try to think about this, the more my head hurts. Alex, I love Jess, but I don't know how I'm going to make this relationship work. Mel butts in. Kyle, you look troubled. Are you sure there's nothing wrong? Kyle replies, sure, I'm sure, Mel. Don't worry about me, Alex. Love conquers all, right? They are going to get capital letters divorced, Chris.
Thank you.
He continues, once Jess and I have some time to settle down, we'll come and visit you guys in Berg. I want to hear you two perform a song for us. It'll be nice to hear Luna's voice and know it's not going to trigger an earthquake. Alex tells Kyle that we'll be waiting for him. Jessica replies, and if you're lucky, Null, I might even make the trip to land to bring you some fish.
Fish.
Null wonders if there's any way he could convince her to visit every week.
Fish.
He continues, hey, Null, if you have the power to turn to the white dragon whenever you want, why do you still look like a chubby white cat? Null snoots his snout and says, because I want to look this way, that's why. Jessica replies, he didn't mean to hurt your feelings, Null. He was just curious, and frankly, so was I. Null says, oh. Kyle gets back in. I'm sorry, Null. How about a hug of forgiveness? Null replies, how about I turn to the white dragon and eat you? It still makes my head spin just thinking about Alex, Kyle says. Not long ago, I was a raving alcoholic with an embarrassing surplus of female companions. Now I think before I drink. I'm about to enter into a lifetime of monogamy. I have to admit it kind of freaks me out, but as long as I know we're going through it together, pal, I'll be fine. Triple heh. Chris, what do you want to do?
Kill myself.
Let's talk to Jessica instead of doing that. You can do that later. We must finish this season first.
Okay. Jessica says, I'm so happy for the two of you. It's wonderful to see the love you share. Have a safe trip back to Berg and promise me you'll come visit Kyle and me as soon as you can. We could talk about the old days, just like my dad. Ha 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 ha.
You think she's done talking? She's
No.
not. Talk to her again.
She says, I can't believe my dad already knew I was going on my own adventures behind his back. Maybe that's why he sent me off to the shrine. Guess I was silly to think I could fool one of the 4 heroes. Ha 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 ha.
Talk to her again.
When you come visit us, I bet I can talk Dad to let us borrow his ship. I'd love to take you guys on a cruise of the Meribia Sea.
Talk to her again.
Kyle, why can't you believe in me the way Alex believes in Luna?
Divorce.
Divorce. Oh, yeah, fucking shit. I want that kind of trust in our relationship, you butthead.
Kyle tells Jessica that he believes.
He does. Really? Of course. I believe your cooking will always be completely inedible. I believe your behavior will always be very inappropriate. I believe your lips will always be extremely kissable.
Jessica tells Kyle.
You're lucky you threw that last one in there, Buster.
Talk to her again.
No. Sometimes I wonder why I fell in love with such a dork.
Kyle takes offense.
You've fallen in love with another guy. I don't believe this. Who is he? Hey, wait a second. Listen, before we got together, I had so many girlfriends I couldn't remember their names. But I turned all those chicks down to be with you, Jennifer.
Jennifer. Jessica returns the serve.
That was so funny I forgot to laugh. Todd. But the noogie I'm going to give you is even funnier.
Kyle says.
Bring it on. You know I'd just enjoy it.
Jessica bets he would, and all observes.
Noogie fetish. It's amazing to watch them fight, Alex. It's like some kind of freaky verbal ballet.
Alex thinks that's the perfect description.
Thanks.
Luna comments.
Everyone expresses their love in different ways, Null, and they really do love each other. You can see it in their eyes.
Null thinks he's starting to see stars from being so hungry.
Fish.
Let's go and let them enjoy their tiff.
Fish.
Salt.
Talk to Jessica again.
Luna, God damn, this is like 7 times.
It's the end of the game, Chris. It's a comprehensive podcast.
Thank you, I know. I appreciate that about this podcast.
She doesn't say that.
You appreciate your own podcast?
I think so.
Okay.
Enough time has passed. Not now.
No, I don't appreciate anything right now that's going on right now. Anyway, she says, Luna, I know Alex risked his life to save you, but don't let him get too cocky about it.
Cock.
Fish.
Cockpit.
There's only enough room in the world for one ego, the size of Kyle's. Please come back to Meribia and visit us soon. I'll miss you guys.
I turned 42 recently, and I'm like, that's too old to just be yelling out cock. I apologize. I can't keep doing this shit.
These are troubled times, Eric.
Okay, yeah, you're right. I'm having a long day. Yeah, did you talk to Mel?
Yeah, he says, Alex, you might not yet realize what you have accomplished, but rest assured, Laud,
Cock.
that you're you're no longer a mere man. In the eyes of some, you now have become a god on earth. It won't be easy to deal with, lad, but I'm here to offer you advice if you need it.
Talk to Mel again.
The legend of 4 heroes is already starting to fade, Alex, and the legend of the last Dragon Master will take its place. Just as you idolize Dine, the next generation, Rugrats, will idolize you.
Oh, that was good mouth noise. I don't know what the fuck that was.
I feel like my language processing since
it's fading.
Yeah. And from those children, a new hero will be born. It's the circle of life, Alex, and we all have a place in it.
You almost said the actual words of the song, Chris. Good job. Hey, talk to Mel again.
Yeah, he says he has to confess to Jessica. I do feel regret about being turned to stone by that spell. Jessica says, Dad, I regret not being able to fight alongside my daughter. Blah, 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 blah.
I wonder if he was conscious during that, like if he had to pee. Talk to Mel again.
The next thing's fucked up. I talked to Mel, but Jessica speaks.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
It's weird.
Shouldn't happen. She says, come on, Dad, no offense, but I think you're a little too old to be obsessed with combat.
35.
It's true. I figure you'd be more obsessed with my having a grandchild.
Mel replies.
What are you talking about, Jessica? I can swing my axe just as skillfully as ever. In fact, Alex, the next time you come to Meribia, we're going to have a real fight.
Swing his axe, sword fight, Chris? What do you think? Sword fight, wink, wink.
I don't want to talk about sword fights.
Excellent. Talk to him again.
I plan to create a wonderful weapon as my legacy.
Okay.
A weapon that will always be ready to protect Meribia. I don't mind saying it. It'll look cool too. Blah, ha, 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 ha.
Jessica replies.
She thinks her dad's going to start building his battleship again.
The rumors of like a battleship below Mel's castle. Did I make that up? Did somebody say that in one of these games?
I don't know, Eric.
Okay, me neither. Butler outside of Mel's office. Master Mel is okay with Jessica and Kyle seeing each other again. That spell must have had a bigger effect on his mental health than I thought. I'll have to keep track of Kyle while Master Mel is impaired. Luna dishes one out. I know you mean well, sir, but Kyle really does love Jessica with all of his heart. You should welcome him into this house with affection instead of suspicion. Continues. I know that Master Mel was himself a criminal when he married his wife, but it's still different with Kyle. All right, fine, it's no different. I remember the Sir Mel calls his what?
Sir Mel.
I remember, here's what I've written. I remember the Sir Mel calls and his wife's noble family. I don't know. Talk to him again.
God damn it.
Everyone thought that Mel's marriage was doomed to failure, but I've never seen a stronger relationship, so perhaps I should give Jessica and Kyle a chance. Arrgh, I hate proving myself a hypocrite. The guard by the stairs. I still don't understand what happened to the goddess Althena. Was the Althena who fought Ghaleon an imposter? What happened to the real goddess? Luna does a frowny face. She says the goddess is... Alex finishes her sentence.
Alive and well within the hearts of her children.
Keep the faith, Chris. Don't lie and tell them the God's dead. Alex is denying the Christ-like slaying that he did.
Great.
Or didn't do, I don't know. He continues, you're right, Dragon Master Alex. The goddess will love forever and all of us. I'm going to go to the basement of the second floor. We ever established where that is?
I think we're going upstairs.
Top right, red-haired guard.
He says, so your beautiful pet is really a white dragon? You have to be the most overachieving kid of all time.
Null screams.
I am not anyone's pet.
Top left, red hair guard. Master Mel has summoned Mr. Might and Mr. Shira to the mansion.
Oh.
He wants to construct a huge flying battleship. I think he was inspired by watching Vane in combat. Luna hopes he never has a reason to use it. Null thinks it doesn't hurt to be safe, and he thinks it would look cool.
It's an arms race.
That's a nice Shira Might reference.
Yes, thank you.
I can already imagine taking to this guy in Master Mel's battleship, but how would I be able to breathe? Null asks, who cares about breathing? With a flying ship, you could catch the best fish in every ocean in the world.
Fetish.
Alex realizes Null has put some thought into this. The bottom left guard.
Mm-hmm.
Jessica, with your blessing, I'm going to start the official Jessica de Alkirk fan club. I figured that if Mia has a fan club, you should have one too. And Mel doesn't pay particularly well, so I could always stand to supplement my income. Null thinks that he has to start an official fan club for Luna. Quote, but I can't afford to make any merchandise to sell, so I'll have to sneak into her room one night and raid her Unmentionables.
Oh, I've got sock drawer, Eric.
She'll only be mad until the money starts rolling in.
So your Null's going to sell her undies, and my Null is going to sell her socks. Which is grosser?
Depends on the hygiene.
Maybe Null's just going to sneak into her sock drawer so she doesn't have any socks and he can sell feet pics.
That's the modern
I
thing
mean,
to
Lunar
do.
loves feet, right?
Yeah, it does. That's what bromides are, if nothing else. I love to close out my video game by having the horny cat steal the underwear of the brain-damaged ex-goddess.
Yes, we will kill God.
The first president of Jessica's fan club should be Kyle, of course, unless Hell Mel wants to be in charge, that is. I don't want to be killed. Bottom right guard. Future generations will be inspired by your stories and your courage. Talk to the bed and the dresser. It's the same.
Oh, damn.
Mel's dojo.
Mel's dojo.
Mel's dojo.
This should be blocked off.
Guard in front of the sewer door. Wonderful news. Mel has resumed his plans to build the battleship. Man, it's going to be the coolest. The drill sergeant. Dragon Master Alex, I'll be using your wonderful story to inspire the next generation of recruits. You want to be like this man, maggots? Work harder. Harder! Null speculates, Alex, I was wondering if we should keep what we know about Althena to ourselves. I don't know if the world is ready for that news yet. The drill sergeant continues. The era of the 4 heroes is over, maggots. The era of the 5 heroes has begun.
Cool. Can we get out of here now?
Let's leave. Where do you want to go next, Chris?
I want to try to exit Meribia northward.
What happens when you do that?
Dialogue box appears. No
Shit.
portrait. Says, hello, Alex.
Is it Eiffel?
It's not Eiffel, unfortunately.
Oh.
It's Phacia. She faces in. She faces in.
Nice. I like it. Good.
Thanks.
Wordplay.
Great. Null says, Phacia, wow, I really thought you were toast. I mean, I'm really happy to see you. Phacia tells us that...
She looks fine, by the way, in her portrait.
Yeah, she's good. Good to go. She says, many members of the Vile Tribe have survived, and we intend to find a place in this new world. We know it won't be easy, and we know we have to earn the trust of Althena's children. But just as Althena had faith in her children to do what was right, so does the Vile Tribe.
Luna asks Phacia where she'll go, when we're going to see her again.
When will I see you again?
Babyface?
Yeah. I'm in the 90s right now for some reason.
We're playing a 90s video game, Chris.
Thank you. Phacia says, we will seek out a part of the green earth...
Proper noun.
...which has never been explored. We will make it our home. We will colonize the earth. And we will be reborn in the light of the goddess. Goodbye, Alex. Goodbye, Luna.
Phacia beeps out.
Yep. Null wonders if the Vile Tribe will find happiness, Alex. What am I saying? Null says, of course they will. Luna thinks that Null is right. Everyone has a home in Althena's new world.
Alex confirms.
And it's almost time for us to return to our home together.
Well, Chris, did you go in the bar after talking to Alex, or after talking to everybody, all of our
I'm going to
friends?
go in the bar because I want to learn about pregnancy.
The Seagull Tavern.
I'm in the Seagull Tavern, Eric.
What happens?
Another mysterious dialogue box appears and it says, Alex, we've been looking for you, but we were just about to give up. I'm glad we decided to stop and eat before returning to POW.
Music Solitary Wolf plays.
Hell yeah, it's Tempest and Fresca too, says Null.
Tempest speaks first.
He says, Alex, you are truly the bravest of all Dragon Masters. I am honored to be your friend, and I shall gladly give you my allegiance. If you ever are in need of help, just ask.
Fresca goes next.
Luna, I have never seen Tempest respect anyone as he does Alex. You should be proud. So tell me, Luna, when do you expect to begin bearing the Dragon Master's children?
Hell yeah, women be having babies, Chris.
They do be pumping them things out.
Luna can't believe this shit.
Once a year. What? Well, we haven't really discussed it yet.
Fresca replies.
Why not? There can't be anything more wonderful than a new life with the man you love. Tempest and I are planning on having a huge family. Just think, Luna, our children will get to play together when we visit each other.
Luna replies.
Yes, that would be nice, but Alex and I have never ...
Null interrupts.
Luna, if you were any redder, people would mistake you for a talking tomato. You're blushing too. I didn't realize Meribia was such a warm place.
Luna begs Alex to make Null stop, but Tempest no sells at all.
The Prairie Tribe will never...
Oh, the people of the plains, please.
Is that what yours says?
It is.
Weird.
Yeah.
The Prairie Tribe will never forget what you've done for them, and neither will I. Come and see us soon, Alex.
Tempest and Fresca exit the bar without drinking anything.
Of course not. Why would they?
Are you ready to close out this video game?
I'm ready to close out this video game.
You close out, of course, at the dock.
Oh, I thought you clicked the X in the upper right-hand corner.
No, I'm playing on a PlayStation.
Oh, I thought
There's no X to click. I'm using a controller.
Throw that thing in the bushes. Take the disc out.
Who stands alone in the top right corner?
It's Lake.
Music, crashing waves are audible as the music stops.
Oh no, I've got to do the voice again.
Null calls Lake's name and he turns around. Lake has one question.
Ho, ho, ho. Are you going back to Berg already? I get some options, Eric. I've got...
Choice.
Yeah, option choices. I'm going home with Luna or I'm staying in Meribia a bit longer. I'm going home with Luna, Eric.
I said I'm staying in Meribia a bit longer, Chris.
Okay, I'll say that. Perhaps you're a bit of a vagabond after all, Alex. Ho, ho, ho. I'll stay here and watch the sea for a while. You know what I love most about that big, mysterious Widowmaker, Alex? I know there's always a new adventure waiting for me on the other side.
But if you picture going home with Luna, music Determination plays and Alex stutters.
Dragon Master Dine,
Lake interrupts and offers a correction.
The man with that name died long ago, Alex. He died with the gods, whose bidding he was born to obey. Isn't it?
It's a busy sentence.
It's very busy. Does that also mean that Alex should adopt a new identity?
I think it means Alex should die.
From now on, our future will be shaped not by those with power or prestige, but by those with courage. You possess that courage, Alex. You always have.
This is like very...
Yes.
This is very end of fantasy story, like what you would expect type thing.
Yeah.
Which is fine, because that's what kind of game this is.
It is.
Alex thanks Dine, and Dine throws dots. I'm sorry, Lake, Dine, who the fuck? This guy says...
I'm going on a journey, Alex. And this will be a long one.
I was like, what the fuck? Does he have cancer?
He's going to go... He's just going to walk into the ocean.
Yeah. I can get to the other side if I walk real fast.
The world is boundless, Alex. I'll never claim all its treasures or learn of its secrets, but I don't feel hopeless about it. I feel fortunate. Fortunate that I'm alive and able to explore a world with such endless adventure.
Alex no-sells those words of inspiration and instead asks Lake, what about Ghaleon? Lake drops some knowledge.
He perished for his beliefs. That's another way to live your life, Alex. But if there's one thing left to do...
In Harmony, Lake says Ghaleon died for his beliefs and he wouldn't have it any other way. He also says, if there's one thing I regret, it's... But anyway, back in reality, Lake continues.
No, this is not the time to discuss that, Alex. Not yet.
What? So he regrets, like, Althena girlfriend? Like, now, Alex, you have my girlfriend?
That's got to be the only thing that's left on the table here.
Or, like, Ghaleon's not his friend anymore, maybe? Because, like, Lake just, you're right, just left that right on the table.
He then begins to walk away.
Because in your game, if it's one thing left to do, in Harmony says, if there's one thing I regret, it's... And then Luna just throws dots, and he says, no, I can't discuss that yet.
Yeah,
Sprite moves to walk away, but he turns back to say more words.
All of us are on a journey into the future, yet all of us live in the present. Too many people get caught up in what could be, instead of appreciating what is.
It's true, Chris. You gotta smell the roses, live in the now.
Don't fall in that trap, Alex. Appreciate what you have, and who you have, because the future can take it all away from you.
Dude, Lake is experiencing serious regret right now.
Yeah, he's on his own ship of sleep and regret.
Like, he's finished teaching the kids. He's now purposeless.
Ho, ho, ho. I'm sorry, Alex. I often find myself going on tangents these days. Yet another symptom of old age, I suspect.
Lake also has, like, I've lived alone in the woods like the Unabomber for the last 15 years shit
true.
going on.
Yeah.
Alex says Lake's name, and Lake signs off with,
I wish you luck, Alex. And you too, sweet Luna. Farewell.
That speech was different in Silver Star Harmony, and for some reason it's spoken word. Here's that for shits and giggles.
You know, Alex, thinking back, I realize that we may all, in fact, just be travelers along that path in time heading toward the distant future. And it's the numerous coincidences and inevitabilities which actually create these chance encounters and partings between people. Life is an interesting thing, is it not? And your future adventures have now only just begun. I'll keep my fingers crossed for the both of you, Alex, Luna. Farewell, friends.
Thanks.
Null talks next. Alex, I don't know why, but I have a feeling that we will meet him again. Luna confirms, you're right, Null. I feel it too. Alex smiles and says, Luna, let's go home. Luna closes the game out with, I was beginning to think you'd never ask. Fade to white, an instrumental version of Wings plays, and the Working Designs credits play before any of the Game Arts or Studio Alex credits.
Working Designs is me, Lunar is me.
I said everything that we did. After the credits, we get some anime where the camera falls down on Alex and Luna standing at Dine's Monument's cliff, staring out at the world and staring at the moon. It then plays vocal outtakes. Here's some of that, I guess.
Did you see me? I'm going like this. Don't look up. Riding on the range. Ha! Ha! I know. I was all like, Bad Girls, that movie with Drew Barrymore.
Chris, that was a hard Drew Barrymore name drop. I turned this shit off after 5 minutes. And if you're wondering, neither Eiffel nor his 5 Princes of Darkness or whatever are mentioned again after that scene with Ghaleon at the Spring in the PSP version. I think that was like bait for a PSP sequel or something like that, or prequel.
What do you call a sequel between the two sequels?
Midquel.
Midquel.
Or do you call it like a nested sitcom? Like when they launch like soft pilot other sitcoms inside of previous sitcoms and then branches off to its separate thing? I'm not thinking about like a Frasier and Cheers situation, but something more deliberate than that.
Oh, I thought you were thinking about...
It happens so often there's a fucking name for it. Of course I can name none of them right now.
What's the last name of the family from Family Matters?
I don't know. I never watched...
Oh, never mind.
I didn't watch real life. I was watching cartoons, man.
Okay. The joke is over. It's gone. It's not going to happen, but I was trying...
That turned into a different show.
Well, Harriet Winslow was the elevator operator on Perfect Strangers.
And what's that? Does that precede Family Matters? And then that person... Okay, then that is an example of that.
Yeah.
I think so. Maybe. Cool.
Cool, Eric. The video game is over.
We're done. We fucking finished the shortest, longest game of all time.
We did it. I don't know if we have any wrap-up thoughts, because I think we got most of that out during the conversation about Ghaleon, because I think Ghaleon was one of the only things worth discussing in this game beyond the surface level, I think.
And isn't it cool that he's also in Eternal Blue in some way, shape, or form? The Ghaleon story will continue. Yeah,
the legendary Ghaleon will return, I guess.
I wish I could play the sequel the hell right now, but I also felt that way about Xenosaga.
Yeah.
Where it's like, well, that was a long season, but I want to see like if they learned anything, if the game moves on, if Eternal Blue does anything good with the lore, like how it expands and builds up, because they can't just make the same basic like Saturday morning cartoon RPG again. I have to expand upon that and create different but archetypal characters.
You want to see if it goes from Suikoden 1 to Suikoden 2, basically.
Yeah, like I want to see if Ron Farr is an improvement upon the Kyle archetype.
Taste my refreshment.
Also, how do we feel about God is real and Jesus was his only son, but was an actual human, and once he's dead, that's it? I think we already talked about that.
Yeah, we did, and I think that they were onto something there to make it a little bit more interesting, but I don't think that they were particularly interested in doing that.
The implication is once Luna is dead, all remnants of God are dead, and I want to see the world of Eternal Blue where God has died.
Yeah.
Like, I remember Lucia, the Blue Star exists. I don't know who the fuck that is.
Yeah. I do have some fond memories of Lucia the Blue Star. But
She's an amnesiac, right?
Not only do we want to find out if Lunar 2
Electric Boogaloo
learns anything from Lunar 1, I want to know that if and when we cover Lunar 2, did we learn anything about how to produce a podcast about a game with so much intense dialogue?
It's a comprehensive show.
It's a comprehensive show.
It's a comprehensive show.
But there's got to be a better way. There's got to be a better way.
I think we'll leave that to the voters of future season to see if there's a better way of that, Chris.
Okay, so in the future season, the poll's going to be like Lunar 2,
abridged, or
Option
Lunar
1,
2,
or Lunar 2,
full strength,
maximum 5 quotes per town or something like that.
Best of the best, streamlined version,
full throttle,
EX Ultra Edition.
Anyway,
yeah, that's it. There's no tremendous wrap up here. I think
the tremendous wrap up thing that I have to say about this game is that this game should be experienced by RPG fans in a way unlike we experienced it. It needs to be breezy. It needs to be light. It needs to be airy. It needs to not be dwelled upon.
Yeah, I feel like we read the appendix for a book in addition to the book.
Yeah. And I think, this Lunar has always been a game that's been celebrated for its heart, and it does have a heart, but if you look too closely, it also has heart disease.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Like, if you look too closely, there's like too much, there's too much.
There's been an operation. You have to cut some of that shit out if you want to keep living.
But it is actually fascinating that all that dialogue is in there. And several people in the RealNet have confirmed that like the Japanese dialogue also morphs and shifts throughout the game as events happen. I can't understand why they would do that, but they did it.
We ended with 72 scrotals, 12 drunk guys, 11 Ramus fatphobic jokes. So, like, I do think that we give him shit, but the Victor Ireland localization is, I think, the reason why this game's memorable for a lot of people, more so than, like, why did this get remembered more than, I don't know, like, every RPG is somebody's favorite to some degree from the 32-bit era, but, like, Secret of Evermore or something, like a 16-bit similar, like, you know what I mean? Like, why does this stand out more than that? And I think it has to be the localization.
I think it is the localization, yeah, and the underlying heart that's in the game. I think also that, and that's what I remembered about it. And I thought that we were going to get a lot more out of Ghaleon. I mean, we got more out of Ghaleon than anyone else, but I don't think we got as much out of Ghaleon as we got out of 5 characters in Xenosaga.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's a good point. He's not as interesting as Virgil.
God, Virgil. I love Virgil. Virgil's so good. So it was a worthwhile
endeavor.
Odyssey.
Journey.
Yes, thank you. Endeavor to do this, but
You're out. You're extinguished.
I'm extinguished.
If you're a patron, please look forward to our character tournament and explain the whole video game to our significant others, regular people episode.
I wonder how long that's going to be.
I am going to memory, not look it up, try to tell you about every single NPC in the game.
I figured that bit would be present in some...
Thank you. I know them all in my head right now. I haven't played this game since April. What do you think about that shit? Will I ever forget this? I don't know.
Who fucking knows? Well, Eric, there's only one thing left to do for Season 7 of Retrograde Amnesia. You know what that is?
Leave. We can just leave.
Consult the RealNet.
Initializing RealNet.
Hello, RealNet. Nice to see you again. I'm glad that you're still here with us. I hope that people enjoyed the podcast. I did get, like, this never happened in any season that we've done so far, but there were a handful of YouTube comments of, like, throughout the season of,
Please stop.
Of, like, guys, come on now. I'm ready for the next game. And for that, we apologize, but we are committed to the bit.
It's a comprehensive show.
It's a comprehensive show, people. So, you know, like I said before, if we do Lunar 2, we will discuss how the production of that show will go and see if there's a way to make it a little bit more breezy. But that is a discussion for another day, because next season is Phantasy Star 4. So let's talk to the RealNet. We forgot to scroll Courtney Love, according to OmniGear.
We did.
Courtney Love should be. I'm not going to press the button, but
we can't go back in time.
We're gonna up the count, the official count, to 73. So yeah, we definitely that one that's a miss. Broken Echo One says that they should put a parking lot over Ghaleon statues.
Actually, yeah, wasn't that the Fear Bunker thing?
Yes. John Doe says the Magic Empire, ironically, around for an even shorter period than the Confederacy. The Confederacy was what, like 4 years, right?
Sure.
I think it was
60 to 65, somewhere in there.
I think it was 4-ish years. And the Magic Empire did not last that long, I don't think.
Yeah, he spent a lot of time building like the Death Machine, and it kind of was just an overnight thing.
Fart Wizard 420, which is, I think is Azel.
Azel, yeah.
It says, wait, is Topgolf like hitting golf balls into a big net cubicles or sort of situation? No, you're hitting it into outdoors. You're hitting it from an indoor, like a table at a sports bar with like your food and shit. And then you can also go hit a golf ball out into the fucking thing. It's
like bowling, but with golf?
Yeah, it's golf, but with food.
Huh.
It's weird. I wish there was another sport that I could throw something off a building for fun, you know? Like, can we just throw eggs? I mean, I don't want to waste eggs, but you know.
When I was a kid, we used to get big rocks out of the creek and throw them onto action figures from my neighbor's deck to like crush the action figures, the G.I. Josephs.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah. That was at least before we discovered fire, so.
No longer Hellmel says Cro-Magnon people were the same species as modern humans, unlike Neanderthals.
I was thinking about Neanderthals. Fuck me, I sounded stupid.
Exala Jr. says Chris knows more about Alexander than Worf. That's kind of fucked up, though. It's true.
Yeah, it's weird.
Fart Wizard 420 says that's the whole Star Wars galaxy, forgetting we got the 1,000-year order of the space monk cops in 30 years or less. It's true.
All of my Worf knowledge comes from Deep Space Nine. I don't really know any next-gen Worf things.
John Doe says Alex is talking an awful lot about Althena in this epilogue. Is he a god guy now?
Yeah, what if that activated his god fetish? Like meeting gods. Like, do you think he'll be like, can you put on the god clothes again tonight, please?
John Doe says, not going to lie, given how horny all the NPCs are, guys, God is hot is unquestionably the religious message that would resonate on Lunar. Eraser says Ghaleon does have fashion. Ghaleon was the only theatrical character in this game. I think.
He was into it. I think the only guy who played it up.
I think every game needs two. Mel says Eric is having an allergic reaction to all these NPCs.
That could have been what it was.
You built up your tolerance pretty good, though.
That was weird.
It was cut out of the show, but that was a reference to Eric's nose bleeding during the recording of this episode.
Good point. Mel says, would be funny to compare how much Alex talks in the epilogue compared to the rest of the game. It might be more.
It might be more dialogue measured out.
The only thing that would keep it from that not being the case was he's got a decent amount of dialogue in the opening.
Mm-hmm. Love its voice, though.
That's true. John Doe says, honestly, if this game were smarter, it would have been doing a thing where Alex specifically only really talks a lot while Luna is around and otherwise has trouble expressing himself. But unfortunately, I think it's just weird writing and not actual characterization.
Actually, yeah, that would be a good play if he just didn't know how to act without his sister lady.
Omnigear says, modern boys just play Roblox. It's true.
It all ties back together.
Modern boys. It did it. Fart Wizard calls Jessica and Kyle a toxic power couple.
For sure.
Eric Fernand says this epilogue could have been an email.
That's a big email.
It's a big email, but...
I mean, are there text limits on email these days?
I think that's playing off the idea that it's a Zoom call where nothing is getting accomplished. Broken Echo One says, I still have a DVD from Netflix that I lost.
I have a couple. I have The Brothers Bloom, and there's a copy of Milk, a Blu-ray of Milk stuck in my 60 gigabyte launch PS3.
Interesting. I think that when DVDs were coming from Netflix during that era was the last time I watched movies regularly.
Yeah, the whole one, once the Netflix DVD era, once like the impetus to get it and return it to get another one so you get your money's worth, once that was gone, you were fucked.
Yeah, and also it reduced the choice paralysis.
Oh yeah, yes, I gotta watch this.
Yeah, there was no algorithms or anything.
Did you ever
like
mail
that?
Shit back without watching it?
Oh yeah, all the time. Yeah, that happened.
The reason why I kept The Brothers Bloom is I got the email notification that they had received the return, and I was like, oh, touche. Well, I will. What happened was they probably scanned the wrong barcode and some other asshole returned his Brothers Bloom and it was marked as mine, so I just screwed somebody else.
You know, there was an era that was like right in between that and to where streaming was so proliferated, where there was the Redbox. Remember the Redbox?
Oh yeah, I use Redbox a lot.
Still?
Are there still
I
don't
Redboxes?
think there are. No, not
Yeah,
anymore.
I used it a lot too because that was the only place that you could get Blu-rays.
Yeah.
And
you care about quality here in this house.
Yeah, I know. And like, you know.
I use Redbox because like it was $1, whereas on-demand movies were more than $1.
Yeah.
Redbox had games for a while, and I still recall if I was off work the next day, I would Redbox something and I beat The Darkness 2, Duke Nukem Forever, Drivers San Francisco, Gears Judgment, 2013 Tomb Raider. Like any single player game that was like 8 hours or less, I knew I could beat in a 24-hour time period.
That's how I played The Last of Us.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's not an 8 hour. That's a... Jesus.
Eric Fernand says, no, we had a god. She's dead. Now we killed her. Sort of.
Yes, we've killed God.
Finally happened. And also, she's our girlfriend. How?
It's the power of the Keyblade.
I do think it was odd. Some people pointed this out, but I think it's odd how Luna still had so much empathy towards Ghaleon and his plight.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, she's kind of like those fairies where she spent so much time with him. It's like, well, I get it. I don't agree with his methods or the execution here, but I understand it.
She spent a lot of time in My Secret Garden.
She probably did. Hell, we know she did. The fairies talked about her, right?
Fart Wizard 420 said, you gotta change your name.
No, keep it. I like it.
I'm gonna keep saying it, I guess. Fart Wizard 420, fermented froth of the devil is not the worst name I've heard for a microbrew.
Pretty good.
I'd drink it if I was a drinker.
I could see a logo on that.
Fart Wizard 420 says, Jesus Christ, Kyle.
Just in general.
A lot of people screaming about how much dialogue were in the Jessica Kyle stuff.
Just keeps going. You just keep talking to her.
It is amazing, and I say that with no hyperbole. It is amazing. John Doe says Donnie had to create a new identity for himself when his girlfriend transmigrated into a baby and he couldn't handle it.
I think that's what that was.
Yeah.
Like, that's a really weird scene. Like, he was expressing regrets, and it was either regret of how he handled it or regret that he truly has no purpose. He's going to return to shack in the woods and put bombs and letters.
Fart Wizard 420 says, I honestly have no idea if Lunar 2 had this level of intensity of NPCs.
It would have had to, right? Like, that was the bit. But then again, it seemed to me as if it had a much quicker production time. Because Lunar 1 took I don't know what working designs offices were like, man, I don't know. I can't even speculate.
Eraser says, I like the toaster dog who could shoot lasers out of his back slot. Secret of Evermore.
Okay, I was going to say, was that in Lunar? I didn't play, I just picked a random 16-bit.
I was so hyped for that game, and it wasn't really that good.
In your boy mind brain, was it framed as a follow-up to Secret of Mana?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it even had the same title font. It had
I can see it, yeah.
It had a very similar battle system, almost the exact same battle system. It didn't have as much, heart. But it is weird. I would love to take a look at it. Maybe I'll do that sometime. John Doe says, I fucking love this podcast. So sorry for anyone who isn't a true NPC sicko.
Gotta be sickos.
Omnigear says this podcast is at its best when we're all suffering.
I'll have to think about that.
Eric Vernon says this podcast on Lunar lasted longer than the Confederacy. Well, the whole show has lasted longer than the Confederacy, but not this season.
This season is 1/4 of a Confederacy.
And the last comment of this season is going to be a comment about Secret of Evermore. John Doe says Secret of Evermore is a game that is almost entirely running on vibes. Lunar, this is just my editorialization of it, Lunar does not run on vibes. Do you think? Lunar runs on a vibe.
No, there's substance.
There's one vibe.
So, yeah.
But not weird vibes.
Happy-go-lucky. That's what Lunar is.
We did it.
With some darkness, but mostly happy-go-lucky.
Well, everyone, I hope your dark souls are now filled with light after consuming this podcast.
That's a different game.
Well, everyone, I hope that your empty stomachs are filled with fish.
There you go.
After consuming this podcast.
It's all fish. Chris, what is your favorite fish to eat here and now? You get to pick any fish. A little lady's going to cook you a big fish that you get to eat with a fork and a other tool of your choosing.
I want to go. Okay, so is the wonderful lady a chef, like a really good chef?
This person will produce the best fish you've had of this variant of fish.
Okay, because the best fish I've ever had, and it probably just has to do with how it was prepared, was catfish.
Unpopular choice.
Yeah, unpopular. Yeah. What is a better fish than that, though?
Something that doesn't eat poop.
Well, yeah, but it'll be all right. It's fine.
Okay, it'll be all right. Okay, Chris enjoys the cat. Whatever.
Like I had some really good catfish once. It was really, really.
Like I've been buying tilapia forever, and somebody's like, "Hey, it's a bottom feeder, right?" Now I feel stigmatized, and I can't eat the tilapia anymore.
Oh well, I mean, I'll order the salmon.
The salmon is my choice.
The cod is like a little boring.
Default.
The grouper is boring.
So not a fish fan then, huh?
I feel like I've had swordfish before somewhere when I was on a coast.
It sounds fancy.
On a coast. I think it was good, but I had a very memorable catfish meal at a local restaurant that no longer exists. Anyway, thanks, Real Ned, for joining us for this season. We'll see you on Season 8.
See you, Kingfish.
Which will be covering Phantasy Star IV, Eric. We're going to space.
It's the end of the Millennium.
The end of the Millennium.
The end of the Millennium.
I don't know that we're going to space. We're going to a planet.
But don't we go to different planets?
I think there's just 2, but yeah.
We're in space.
We're in space.
We're in space?
There's space there. Space Warriors. This episode was recorded on September 12th, 2025. Thanks, Mark
Shepard,
for the intro music.
Chris, yeah, you're welcome.
You can find us on Blue Sky and YouTube at Retrograde Amnesia or out there on the internet at retroam.com. And of course, if you like this podcast, you can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/retroam. Get bonus episodes. We've got a Lunar character tournament coming out. Miniseries on Vagrant Story, Parasite Eve, etc.
Sonic Adventure
thing coming soon. We don't know how that's going to work yet, but it's going to be there. You're going to like it. I guarantee it.
A 10-episode miniseries. That's real.
I have nothing to do with this. Except for, arranging the recording thereof.
Oh, you've got lines. Don't worry about it. You don't know what you're going to say yet, but you're going to say some stuff.
Thank you. Also, you can join the Real Net for $1. Until next season, Eric.
Find a new god. The god is dead. Find a new god. Kill a different god.
Are there gods in space?
Oh, good. Let me ask my friend Cosmos.
Goodbye.
Don't fuck it up. Say the right one. Don't say Sonic 4. Don't say Sonic Forces.
Sonic.
It's probably Sonic Forces.
He did play Sonic Forces. He played a little bit of the Sonic.
I take it back. You don't have exceptional taste if you can't name a Sonic game that came out in the last 10 years.
I'm trying to think of a specific
Sonic
one.
Mania, Sonic Unleashed, Sonic.
It is. We are in a tough space, but it is what it is. I hate that term, but it is what it is.
The children are doomed.
They are doomed. It's over. It's over for them. I was thinking, never mind. I don't want to talk about Battletoads right now. Made me really sad.
I warned you what it was going to be about. Do you want to get even sadder? Remember the time we tried to play new Battletoads and we got through like 2 levels and thought it was the entire game? Or that speeder section went on like infinitely longer than we expected?
Are you talking about the new Battletoads?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awful.
That was one of the worst days of my life.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I had to share that with you.
Yeah, I'm sorry you came over for the rare Eric's house excursion and we had to do that shit.
I played Battletoads in my analog pocket today, which is why it's on the mind.
Regular ass Battletoads?
Regular ass Battletoads.
Did you get to the speeder level and quit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was doing pretty good, but I was in the middle of something else. I was just waiting for something to happen. Welcome. Yeah.
Spend my life waiting for something to happen. Go ahead.
Yeah, she says it's a wonderful idea. Okay, and a brief production note here is I didn't get the epilogue on video, so I'm going to be playing the epilogue on the stream real quick while we get the dialogue. So let me get that loaded.
You sure you still want my document?
No, because I think we talked about this before, but I think we missed
one scene.
We missed that one scene.
Okay,
and I'm gonna have to go get all the checks. It's fine.
Okay,
I don't just tell me which ones you want me to do, and I'll go there.
Well, the little girl with the pink jester hat.
Doesn't Luna say something? Dark Soul has been filled with no. They made up twice as much profit than we lost for the items you took.
We've made up.
Let me read that again. Well, I lost it. Red Hair Dipshit says, I think we can safely declare. Sorry, God. I don't know why that was so funny. Did you just snot in your face?
Yeah, I just like wiped. I'm bleeding. Do you have Kleenex?
Eric's bleeding.
I've never had a nosebleed in my life. I keep like getting like itchy nose thing. I'll just get a piece of toilet paper. I'll be right back.
You want to spray your nose with some shit? Your shit's too dry. Thank you. It's okay. I touch blood every day. I touch 2 different types of reptiles and children. I only cleaned up 1 pile of shit today.
Life as I itch my nose.
Never had a nosebleed before, eh?
I don't think so, honestly.
Yeah, somebody, I didn't see who it was, but somebody just suggested a good song next time, so I hope I have a chance to play another song.
We have a lot left, yeah.
Okay.
Did we finish the Royce thing?
No. You red hair?
He could be.
Yeah, he is. He predicts that sunny weather everywhere. No, he says, yes, of course, Majesty Lemmy. Majesty
Lemmy. Lemmy's here. Fucking Motorhead.
Well, no. It's because it's surprise.
Or I don't understand.
My butler told me that everything. No. Always. Or you were always only have a great trip. No.
Fart. If I can already imagine taking to the sky in Mel's master.
But just as Althena had faith in her children, so are you ready? Oh, okay. From now on, our future will be shaped by those with
I refuse to do this scene. I refuse. I refuse. I'm under 18.
Shepherd is clinically brain dead. Shepherd
shepherd, shepherd, me shepherd.
Shepherd, shepherd, shepherd.
Shepherd, 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 shepherd.
Shepherd, shepherd, shepherd. Shepherd.
Shepherd.
Shepherd.
Shepherd.
To smell the ocean on... To smell the... you reconstruct the magic guild? Or...
Note to the computer, do not auto-delete the That was an in-game Let's see.
Drunk guy? Or you tell me.
Null wants ice cream with anchovies sprinkled on top. The pink... let's unfuck that. Null tells her...
Alex's soul has... Alex's... Yellow vestment. Oh, yeah, go ahead. He said, or actually...
Null tells him.
We have
Based
no
on her
magic.
strength.
Oops, wrong button. Yeah, she says Jessica has blossomed into such a yuggly.
Yuggly.
Dross link at the table. Yeah.
Null wonders, is anyone having this tap? Bartender.
You can speak with the mirror too. Hold on. Okay, I'll delete this, but I did get that because I have Linda's bromide in my inventory, so I must have saved it after that. That's what she said in my game earlier, so I must have fucked that up. I'll delete what I said earlier. And Mia has...
Mia, it's obvious that my reign as the Magic Guild is... Did you talk to Nash?
I did. Or I will. It will be a... It will... when the... And I want to make use... It will be a long time before I'm as capable... She already said that. Green roof, left door. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I went in there. Having... Sorry, I'm going to need a minute. Did you say, is it better or worse? Oh, yeah, that guy. He's all the way back here. Let me get him. Okay. Mia has the potential to become the greatest leader in the history of the Magic Guild.
I'm going to have to cut you off there, Chris, because this is quite a bit before that.
What?
Next, I did the...
Can we do one thing real quick?
Okay. He continues.
Oh, he does?
He says, I'm going to quit drinking and save up me money until I have enough to buy me own damn show. That's all he already said. Okay. Luna looks down. I don't know. I would describe him as evil. But I don't have the... Jess is going to want me to settle...
If you can shoot a Stinger missile directly into the cockpit, maybe you can destroy it. Come on, Snake. Win!
Jessica, with your blessing, I'm going to start the official...
Well, Eric, let me see if the music changes. Music does not change. And you're blushing too. Or no, Alex. Nolan, Alex. No. It'll never calm. It's going... It was worth... It was a worth... It's going to be a big reel net tonight since it was a long episode. Hang on 1 second. Okay. It is until next time. No.